Shadow.
Yeah, I knew you would. So
Hell yeah.
I'll take care of that. Where do you have the orb out?
Uh, yeah, I had it out during the battle.
Okay, I thought it was. Is it still in the other room?
I don't know. I don't have an icon for it.
Okay, I just put the icon out. Do you see it in the game?
I do not, unless it's on me or something. Nope, I do
I just
not.
put it in the middle of the room. Oh yeah, it is in the other room too. Boop, go out of here.
I'm gonna make everybody some spore bread as
Yeah,
I
I was just
How
telling
with
them
that
about
know
that.
mushroom?
how to from some mushrooms that I found.
Spore bread.
Full bread.
That sounds very fulfilling.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
the
There's
drift globe is
globe.
like a faint blue, so it's really fucking hard to notice.
Yep, I see it. I just can't move it.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
That's fine. That's what it is.
I guess
see
there's
what's that?
translucentness in here that I didn't know about. There's supposed to be a way I can give control of it to you.
Give me control.
I had
Oh yeah, it
back in
says
the
you can edit it, and it's in your journal.
uh,
You should be able to grab it and move it, can you?
oh, here, wait. I have a character sheet for the drift globe.
That's it. So
I do not have the ability to move it.
So the one that's right here, you can't move?
No, I cannot.
Weird. Okay. Well, anyway, drift
It's
globe is
fine.
out. The hearth of moonlight gets put up, and when it does, you can actually see that the glow of the drift globe illuminates inside of the hearth, but it doesn't permeate through the wall of his hearth of moonlight. So
Oh,
you have
should we just bring that shit inside then?
the drift globe is inside. I'm saying that you can tell that the light doesn't
Oh,
extend beyond the hearth. It makes this barrier that nothing from the inside can be seen on the outside. You're essentially camouflaged in it or
Yeah,
cloaked.
It's like a 30-foot bubble, right?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
And it's just like Klingon cloaking. You know, it looks like people are just seeing the floor where you guys are.
is it permeable to other people, or can you? How does it?
Only if they accidentally walk through the wall.
Oh,
So when y'all are checked over here, the chances are low. If anyone's walking down the path, they wouldn't step inside of y'all's bubble. If they did, they'd immediately see you guys and the contents therein.
yeah.
But while y'all,
No, we'd have a +5 to our stealth checks.
right?
Yeah, they would have to spot us, and we could still hide from them in there.
Well, yeah. So that stealth check is for people trying to find you. If they for some reason stumbled into it, they would see you.
they'd have to like literally walk
Oh.
onto it.
Yeah, and they'd be like, dude, what the fuck? And y'all would just be there.
And then dagger, dagger, dagger.
Yeah,
Dagger,
right.
dagger, arrow,
Y'all
arrow,
would
arrow.
see them coming, they wouldn't see you, etc.
Can I roll a survival check for my cooking skills?
You absolutely can, and it would actually be.
That one.
Yeah, it is survival. That's what I was about to say. It's not nature; it's survival.
Nice.
That tastes
All
like
right. So, are
amazing,
you
actually.
cooking on a fire? Because we were talking about making light, and he lit up the drift globe. Are you gonna make a fire for cooking?
Yeah, I have my cantrip produce flame.
All right. With the cantrip, you have no problem starting the fire, making a cooking situation out of some of the metal stuffs that Tiberius has on him. Pieces of helmet or shields or whatever you want, you can use. With that high survivability, you're very MacGyverish, and you are able to mix with some water and some other things, some of the other fungal components you found. You mix up and you start to make like a little bit of a jalapeno bread with the red fungus
Goulash.
the blue cap spore. You notice that it absorbs and starts to build like a dough in the shield that you're cooking.
Gotcha. After finding all the mushrooms in the side there, I walk over. I feel like we're about to make camp and snap my fingers. And as I do, this kind of like, a pleasant mist kind of eludes around us that you guys feel safe inside of. And then I start sitting down and like an anime cartoon, I start pulling out little pots and pans from like nooks and crannies from my like disgusting shell and start whipping up some
Whip up a good goulash, baby.
some sweet Alabama shroom bread.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Nice.
Here now, here.
Okay. Y'all, give me 2 shifts. Who's gonna take the 2 shifts?
I'll take one.
first shift.
All right.
Danger me.
Second shift.
All right, Danger. You go ahead and roll a perception check.
I am going to roll a perception check.
You
Click
get
off.
+5 to that.
Ooh. Well, holy
Oh
crap.
shit!
Okay.
Snap, son. Oh, I see everything. I
So
see through
you do
time
not,
itself.
well, more than seeing, it's hearing. This area is
And
quite
hear.
quiet. You hear the echoes that you would normally find in a cave, but you're able to, through the dripping and the other noises that persist in a cave, you're able to hear and distinguish the scurrying and noises of what appears to be fairly large insects and stuff like that that may be climbing around, not necessarily in your area, but like along the cave walls and the paths adjoining them. You swear you hear tippy tippy tap legs that you would recognize to be from a pretty large centipede that you can hear along the walls, and you would look up and you wouldn't see them, but you can hear the scurrying amongst the cracks and around you. You know what I'm talking about? Like the multitude of
Yeah.
pointy legs going tippy tap on rocks. With your
Yeah.
acute hearing, you are able to distinguish and pick that up specifically. There's also a softer footstep of some kind of large insect that is more akin to a padded foot, a hairy foot, and you're not sure if that is like
Spider?
maybe a spider. But
Yeah.
yeah, doesn't sound like they're the giant spiders that y'all have encountered in the past, but you can
Oh,
tell
thank
this
goodness.
area has spider-like things and centipedes. You, on your shift, do not notice any humanoid creatures walking down the path, and the fungus on the other side of the wall gives a slight glow that allows you to see the path, and you're pretty sure that you have not seen anyone go through here unless they had invisibility on, because you,
Solid.
in this glow, could probably make them out.
Okay.
Ranger,
You
bro.
do, however, shrink down after about an hour, and with your nap coming up, you probably wouldn't find it wise to pop another mushroom. But if you recall, when you were first shrinking, after about an hour, you felt some kind of like tingling and slight deflation in yourself, and you're able to eat another shroom. How many big
Not my
shrooms do you
dick.
have left? Does anyone else have those big guys?
That's an excellent question because I don't remember
I
getting
think
those
Tiberius
or
them too.
consuming them.
Mark
I have
up.
three
Three more.
expanding mushrooms.
Yeah, he put them in there. Okay, so you got to take. Did you take the one off last game?
I did. He had 4.
Awesome. You
originally.
have 3 left, Danger. You
Oh.
feel content with that?
Yep.
And
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
so after your shift, you warn Tiberius of the
Nah,
insects
right.
that you heard.
There's a dadgum thing.
Fuck. +5.
Wait, Is this
17.
a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest?
It's a long
Yeah,
rest.
I-
I want you,
I'm
Tiberius,
sleeping.
as you rouse, I want you to do something real quick for me.
Okay.
Browse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want you to roll a wisdom saving
aroused.
throw.
I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping soundly with a belly full of
9.
cornbread.
All right.
Oh,
All right, drop down into whispers real quick for me.
Ooh,
You're
whispers.
fucked. Oh, fuck.
Whispers, whisper.
Okay, so the spores that you encountered earlier,
Yeah.
your body kind of immediately fought them, but as you sleep, you start to see dreams of some of the other creatures, like those guys you saw dancing. You almost think you're seeing where they're going, and when they went through the fungus, you can see them go through some weird, like portal or like some wormhole, and they pop out in another area of like a cave or another place with lots of other fungus, and they continue to dance, and then you see them kind of transport again, and now they're in what may be an elven city or somewhere that's like on the surface, even though maybe it's nighttime, it's like dusk, and they start to dance, and you see them emitting and raining out their spores as they dance around. And as they do so, you think you see one of the elves that wanders by them, kind of happy and clapping, start to like sneeze and cough, like it's getting him like sinuses.
Oh, fuck.
Then you feel your body start to sneeze and cough, and as you wake up, you are compelled to you're in a bliss, a euphoric bliss from all the imagery you saw, and you're compelled to kind of dance and twirl about.
Excellent. Okay, I'm into it. Right on.
Questions?
Well,
So yeah,
nope.
you need to describe what happens to you as you wake up to Danger as he wakes you. Okay.
all right. popping.
Time I eat when I'm drinking, like I sober up like this, so I just don't eat until I'm done drinking.
Just drink on an empty stomach until
Hey,
you're
that's
like,
the
all right,
best way to do it.
about food time.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I showed up to your place and I ate immediately and then drank, and I didn't feel any of it.
Yeah, that's why I hate doing it. I had like 2 pieces of meat, and I was like, "That's good. I can still get drunk."
So I'm sorry, Tiberius. Tiberius is woken up by danger.
So whenever I wake up, I just have this ear-to-ear smile and that glassy-eyed look in my eyes, and
I do the like, hey, fucker.
I kind of absently look at you, and then I start doing a little tap with my foot. I say, "Man, all right." And then I get up and I start to twirl around and dance, and I'm not doing any perceiving.
Okay, so obviously he's like fucking high on something. Can I do like a nature check to see what the fuck's wrong with this idiot?
Sure.
Since like I'm supposed to be like, relieved by him, and he's obviously not like fucking guarding a damn
Roll it
thing.
with disadvantage because you're getting really, really tired. It's your time to sleep, and you've been up for a long time.
Is that nature?
Yeah.
I'm also tossing daggers into the air in
Oh,
time
goddamn
with
it.
my dancing.
All right, roll
Oh,
again.
God.
Shit!
You get a disadvantage. Roll with disadvantage.
Shit! It's gonna be like a nat 1.
If it is, that suck. But
I clicked again. What the fuck?
oh, you did. All right. Okay.
Click on it, boy.
You see a
14.
glazing over of his eyes, and you can tell that he looks high a little bit, and then you notice that he is dancing, and his dancing's erratic, and this feels very familiar to you. This is almost like the work of your blade.
Oh, the rapier dancing?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, in his mind. Okay, well, obviously he's not gonna be fucking, like, watching shit if he's all fucking zonked out on God knows what. So I wake up, Gallant.
All right. So
Gallant can
after
deal with this
inspecting
fuckery.
him, you
I'm just
go-
like, I'm not gonna deal with this idiot, and then I wake up Gallant and be like, hey man, I gotta fucking sleep, figure out what the fuck's going on over there.
All right,
I'm
Gallant.
just dancing and throwing daggers.
Gallant, you are
What?
awoken. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Sure.
God damn it.
The two people.
Wisdom.
So, wait,
saving
everybody
throw.
went to sleep and they all got fucked up, so, like, I'm the only sober one and everybody else is all fucked up. I'm gonna be like, damn it!
All right, Gallant, you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes. So something similar is about to happen to you. You feel you start to see some dreams, some imagery of weird things, like you see through the eyes of some of those fungal creatures y'all were talking to, as the residual of their connection stays with you, and then you feel the spores that they emitted that y'all asked for. You feel them streaming into you, and you start to have like a little bit of a cough and like a sinus reaction, but then you are glassed over in a blissful state, like you're getting a sinus high, and you feel happy. And then you too start to dance to what appears to be. You wake up and you see your ranger or your rogue tapping and dancing, and you feel and hear the same beat that he's dancing to as you're compelled to do so as well.
Okay.
So I want you to describe how it is, much like Tiberius did, as you were woken. Deal?
I missed how I described. What did you say? He was just dancing.
Yeah,
Happy.
however you would like. How do you think
Okay.
you'd be awoken when you have this earworm in your head all of a sudden that you're compelled to dance and you're kind of high a little bit? Okay.
Knights of the Roxbury. Got it.
Gotcha. Yep.
And the camera turns off when we go to whispers. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, I get a +2 because of my aura of protection. I don't know if that helps.
That would not have helped you. It might have helped.
Oh, so you're fucked up too now? God damn
Oh,
it.
no, it wouldn't have helped either. You guys, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what happens?
Dancing, throwing daggers.
Yeah. So I wake up, and I'm just like Tiberius, happy, dancing, light my sword on
Okay.
fire, and I'm doing like little sword style dances.
Doing firefly.
Yeah, like a freaking rave blow with a sword, like ah.
Um, So yeah, Danger, you're tired.
Yeah.
You were just
Yeah.
your head was hitting the pillow, and now you're seeing this, and you're like, God damn it!
Okay. I just fucking I go
Go
to
to sleep.
fucking no, I do not. I
You
go
just
to
leave us to it.
I go to the fucking toilet. I'm like, please don't be fucked up. Please don't be fucked up.
But he just went to sleep, didn't he?
No,
was
I was
cooking
I
for a
was the
little
only
bit.
one on.
Oh.
I was the
Were you
one
first
on.
watch?
Yeah, I was first watch, so everybody
Okay.
else was asleep for half the night. And now when I'm waking people up, they're all fucked up. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like, I fucking. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be like, hey, Sealy, buddy, you doing all right there, guy?
All right, so you go to wake up Sealy, and you wake him up, and his eyes, you see like the little turtle. I don't know if turtles have that extra eyelid or
No.
not. I don't think they do.
I don't think so.
But his little eyelids open up, and for a second you think his eyes are glazed, and then he looks straight at you, and he goes, "What the fuck's wrong with these guys?"
Yeah, hey, guess what? That is your problem now because I am going to sleep.
All
When I
right,
go to sleep.
and then you go to sleep. So the two of y'all are dancing. Um, y'all feel the same beat. Y'all dance a little bit together, and when you look over at the far wall of mushrooms, you think you can almost see through them. You like you saw in your visions. You think you could almost see a doorway there, like a path.
I start walking towards it.
All right, so
I start dancing towards it like
Tiberius
a
starts
conga
to dance towards the mushroom wall. Danger is asleep. Danger has shrunk. Forgot about that. So Tiberius, you go
Yeah,
over,
I put it
and
in the thing.
as you're dancing over, you do like one of those breakdance things, like you're about to pass the move through your arms, and as you do
Yeah.
this wave, you put your arm on the wall, and you feel it go, and your arm
Ooh.
pushes through the wall.
Oh shit.
I walk through, obviously.
Oh fuck.
All right.
Dance through, motherfucker.
I dance through, yeah, whatever.
Hold on. You go, boop, you pop out.
Samesies.
Nope.
You pop out over here.
Oh
That's
shit!
right.
Wait, what? Oh, hey, cool. I just keep dancing right in there.
All right. You start dancing.
And doesn't the drift globe get pulled like behind me?
The drift globe goes tink and like sticks against the wall right here.
Disco.
That's this one.
All right, Tiberius, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yay! I'm so
You're
good
fucked.
at those.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Wow, he is fucked up.
All right.
He is
Feel
not
the
very
dancing,
wise.
and unfortunately, you don't feel tired from the dance because you just awoken, but you can
You
feel
just keep on dancing.
yourself start to sweat a little bit, and you see a body of water, and yeah, anything else you want to ask about that, you can. Regardless, you are still dancing, and then Gallant, would you roll
Re-
a DC?
real quick, am I
Wisdom save.
like fully cognizant of all of
Yes.
this stuff? Oh, sorry. I was just kind of like,
It is
you know.
okay.
Yeah,
So
nice.
So you have this blissful thing. You are essentially high. You can control yourself, but you feel the smile, the happiness in this
Kind of like
state,
being on
and
ecstasy.
you
As a
cannot.
motherfucking kite.
It says, okay, while in this state, you cannot take actions, bonus actions, or reactions, and you must
Oh,
use all of your
damn, dude.
movement to dance and twirl about.
Okay, cool.
Dancing.
Enrique,
In that
you got a
case-
+2,
13. Yeah.
13. You feel you're able to shrug this off,
Oh, nice.
and you realize
Hell yeah.
that that Sealy is staring at you with a dumbfounded face on, and the glow that you
That
saw
shit dumb fuck.
through your vision kind of fades, and you are almost immediately high as you feel your body reject. You see some perspiration on your skin, almost like a sickness. Your body like kind of stopped that, and the compelling feeling to dance dies. You, however, much like Tiberius, look over at that far wall of fungus, and you think you can still see um, a similar doorway to what you replicate when you do what's that teleport spell you have?
Misty Step?
Yes,
Okay.
you feel like when you look at that wall of fungus, you see possibilities in the same way when you use Misty Step.
Ooh.
It's something akin to that. And it kind of tugs at the same ability to step into the Fey almost for a second or halfway in order to move.
Except for Kukum's already fucking like bebopped on through it. Did anybody see him do that?
Sealy and Gallant might have. Gallant, roll a perception check to see if
Perception.
see if you were in a specific type of twirl that dissuaded you from seeing the wall. It won't be a hard one, though.
Perception. That's not what she said.
All
11.
right, so yes, when
least
you
I'm
were
consistent.
doing a spin, you noticed Tiberius do a little bit of break dancing towards the wall, and was seemingly able to use his dancing to move over there, and then he went through the wall.
Zoop, zoop.
All right,
Can I follow him?
Tiberius, if you want to, yeah, you want to follow him?
I would track his goofy ass down.
All right, you step over towards the wall, and when you go through, you see something similar to this area over here in your vision, and then you see another fungal wall where you think you feel Tiberius through it. Which one do you want to go to?
Where I feel Tiberius.
All right, you pop out of this fungal wall right here.
All about that wall, boy.
Hey, buddy.
So there's again fungus growing on the wall here, and yeah, you feel you can sense with your paladin sensing a little bit of closeness to the rest of compatriots. Is
Hello, fellow compatriots.
JD, are you here yet or no?
Where you going, bro?
He's
Yeah,
still muted. He's probably
he's
putting his
put-
kids to sleep.
Yeah, that's what I
He's
figured.
putting chitlins down.
Mine's out of town, so I can cuss and be loud all I
Oh,
want.
mine's still awake and I can still cuss and be loud.
I have no child and I cuss and be loud.
Dude, he was so happy the whole time.
Who?
Yours, like your baby was
Oh, yeah.
like,
He's
just
a chill
as
baby.
fuck the whole time we were playing games.
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
Mark, is that some Huel?
Yeah, this is my dinner.
Nicely done.
Alcohol and Huel.
That's the best. All right, so Gallant, you see Tiberius still compelled to dance.
Can I smack him? Snap out of it, man. It's not a
Can.
time for dancing.
Roll a strength
This is not a time for dancing.
attack. It's just a roll strength check as you slap.
Dude, fucking just knock his ass out and bring him back home.
Blam.
All right, you are able to plant a healthy slap, and I want both of y'all to, or Tiberius, roll a wisdom save with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. I can click
Damn
on
it, boy.
Oh my god.
All right.
Well, the 14's a 16
Yep.
because of the 2 he gets.
Oh, he gets for you? Then yeah, you pop out of it. Clear as day. In mid, you're about to try to do a cartwheel, and you immediately go, and you stop as you you
I
get
just
slapped
want to
out
fall
of it.
into a heap on the ground and go, what the fucking fuck, man?
Yeah, the sober slap of your paladin brings you
Oh,
about. Now,
Yeah,
you
buddy.
still feel this kind of intrinsic. You are less akin to the feeling, so you don't have anything to relate to, but you feel a weirdness with the fungus to your to the north of you.
Ooh.
So yes, what y'all can do if you want to, you can look up tree stride,
Mm-hmm.
and essentially y'all are capable of using tree stride.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like forever?
With anything that is well, just for right now, you feel it. You feel blessed.
Infected.
You feel like you have the lady's gift.
Ah, right. That's right.
You are able to use tree stride with any. Hold on, let me see. Through patches of mold or fungus instead of trees. All right.
Among us.
I'm gonna look over at Glant and be like, "Hey, did you get a bunch of really weird visions about elves and cities and fucking fungus and shit and like
Something
mushroom
like that.
people doing?" All right, well, let's go back through this tree, and I just walk straight through the tree
There you
or
go.
the
Mushrooms.
yeah.
All right. Tiberius pops out, and then Gallant, you follow.
Yeah.
All right. Pew.
All right, I run over and go, Sealy.
Danger
I'm...
just Loud tiefling snore.
Yep.
I kicked dirt on him.
His tail like
you.
almost wags like a dog.
You know
Little
what? I go and
puppers.
I put my little bear pelt cloak on top of him and then kick dirt on
Aw.
And his bird
Um,
snuggles under the pelt with him. Nice.
him. Oh, you know.
Oh my.
I'm gonna go, Sealy. I'm pretty sure that we're infected by something. Please help us.
I'm high as fuck, bro.
I'm
I'm high and I don't want to be.
All right, when Sealy comes back, I'll let him reply to that. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Oh, wait, y'all still have to do guard. Okay, so since
Yeah.
all three of y'all are now awake, I can have
Rush
Sealy.
Gambo.
Who wants to stay up for the shift, or do two of y'all
I'll-
want to stay
I'll-
up
I'll
We
stay
can
up.
just
I
say-
said I was gonna do it earlier.
now? Okay. So with all of you awake, you also do not notice or see anything running around in the excuse me, in the hallway. Did I have anything planned?
Why don't you guys have your videos on? Are you naked or something?
When they went to the whispers, they
Oh
turned
yeah,
off.
it kills it. My bad.
Oh, is mine?
You gotta
Oh.
return it on. I told you guys.
Yeah, you did.
Mhm.
All right, my bad. All right, so all right, let me see. I thought I had something planned for this, and I can't find it in my notes.
Go team.
So, y'all are able to have a successful watch. But I have to do a thing for when you wake up.
You have to do the thing.
You know what? No, fuck
Do
it.
the roar.
I'll figure
I'm
out
gonna I'm gonna relate what I saw in my vision to Sealy, which I'll wait.
All right, do
until
say
he-
it out loud to Sealy when he gets back too.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that might be useful for the rest of the people.
Yeah.
Uh,
While we're doing that, I'm also gonna be whispering to Glot, like comparing. You know.
So yeah, Gallant did not see a city
He
per
didn't-
se. He
okay.
saw through the eyes of those guys y'all danced with, but
Okay.
he might not have seen the same places you saw.
Tight.
Uh,
Also, just a quick side note, because I was looking at my notes earlier.
Mhm.
Didn't we see mushroom people near that bar in Singorn where we
People.
Yeah.
like they fucking druid crafted huts for us? Didn't we see like these exact mushroom people?
You saw something
Not-
similar. The ones you saw were more like penis head shaped. But yeah, one of the ones y'all saw in that forested area, they're actually like free roaming.
Yeah.
A lot of the people in the city are accepting, and what would I say? They're not refugees, the Fey creatures. Well, they kind of are refugees, but they're not necessarily in harm. But the elves of Singorn like to have Fey around. It's almost like rich people with peacocks. They want them around because they think they're cool and interesting, and you know. So they are cool with that. And you did see multiple types of funguses. I think you even saw one in the bar, like sitting at a table.
Yeah.
But you didn't hear him speak, and now you know kind of might know why, because they don't have mouths and they kind of use their spores to telepathically talk. You saw
Makes
one that was dancing outside when you made a fire. Someone made a fire right in the middle of the road out of protest or something, and one of them started dancing around the fire.
Cool.
As you think
Hey,
back,
everybody
that
wants
does
to dance around
feel
a fire.
oddly similar to the dance that y'all were experiencing and seeing the other ones do.
Perfect. All right. Well, well, obviously we'll say all of that stuff whenever in game I say all of it. I'll read off this little thing once
Okay.
Sealy's on.
So yeah, you wake up and there's no creatures or anything about as the dome drops, but you're as Sealy was awake. He finished off some of his bread, and he now has where do you roll dice? There it is.
Fine.
He now has 2 fat loaves of jalapeno-y bread. One of them
Nice.
looks like it kind of deflated into like a flatbread. Maybe it's still edible, but it's not quite as filling as a full ration. but you have 2 massive loaves of bluish bread made from the spores of the blue mushroom, mixed with some of the red flecks of another mushroom to make a kind of a
Ooh.
spicy bread. And it is
I want to eat some of that.
well, if you want to eat it right now, you can, but y'all just ate rations
No.
last night, so you
Yeah,
feel
no, I don't.
full. Do you want to eat one regardless? Do you want to try the flatbread one? That might not be a.
Well, I mean, I'll ask Steely. I'll be like, hey, buddy.
Nibble, bro. Just get a little corner. Like,
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah, it's nice. It's got a little kick. From the
little
flatbread when
something,
you nibble.
something, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
a little
Um,
spice.
so yeah, y'all wake up, and aside from the weird dancing, y'all don't have any ill effects.
Well, thank
And
goodness.
what would y'all like to do now?
Hey, I was doing a kata.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Let's keep let's fucking just balls to the wall explore, boys. Let's go through this shit. We gotta save Gallant's brother eventually.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
So and once cast, if y'all use that teleport through your tree
Oh yeah,
stride,
trees.
fungal stride ability, you get it once per day essentially. So until you get to use it once until it refreshes on a long rest. Okay.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Now what y'all just experienced, I'm not gonna have y'all have used it for that, so you get to have it one more time today. Deal?
Nice.
So
Yeah.
yeah, all right, cool. We'll figure it out.
All right.
But the lads can't tree stride, or is it like a true tree stride where they have 6 seconds to like follow us through?
Oh, is that what it says?
I'm just going off of anecdotal.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't read the spell fully. I was leaving that up to you guys.
I
Can
think
someone
it's just
follow
read
you?
harder.
each character does
Can
it.
someone follow you through?
You instantly know blah 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 blah. It's just self. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought it
Yeah,
was.
There's a different. There's
But
a
you do
different
get to
one.
sense a little bit of the fungus around you to be able to come out of. The one I put you through is essentially the closest wall of fungus to you currently.
Cool.
All right.
Hey, boys, weren't we like chasing
Hey.
down a guy's hand or something?
No idea.
Palix,
Yeah.
the
You
fucking
spoke
ghost,
to a ghost, yeah.
the ghost gnome. I know I was tripping, but I'm pretty sure we were chasing down his hand that was running away with a black obsidian ring. Did we ever find that?
No.
Well, hey, Galant. No, not Galant. Who's the big stupid tiefling looking bastard? Danger. Can you do some tracking? You're all survivally. Find the little. I mean, I know there was a path or a track down here. Find that and then trace it.
All right. I'll draw it up.
Okay. Then you can roll a survival check as you try to see if you can find
Roll the survival check. Survival quick.
Bupito on his drip of spider venom is still unconscious.
Oh, I thought we killed
That's right.
him
He's,
last.
No,
he's
he
getting
is-
ghost with venom.
Yeah, he is being kept alive but unconscious.
For now.
Yeah, he's essentially
now.
comatose with
Whoa.
Sealy giving him a small amount of spider venom that he milked from his spiders to keep him at unconscious. I think he just has plans for him and he just wants to wait.
Oh,
Yeah, he was trying to get all his
that's why we
spells
didn't
back.
kill him, 'cause Sealy wants to do some weird shit to his body.
I'm glad.
Or
Oh.
all right, well, hey, Danger, did you find the hand?
I don't know. What's the 16 do?
So you do not see any track that you might attribute to a hand. And while you're down here, you realize that there's no track of of humanoid feet either.
Ugh.
So even in its small state or a large state, you only see your footprints, and you don't really see much humanoid traffic here. You do notice on this side is a pretty big thicket of mushrooms growing up on the other side of the room.
Mushrooms like we can eat?
I mean, yeah, you could try. I know Sealy identified a couple that you could eat, and that's how he created the bread that y'all just had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll motion Sealy over and be like, "Hey, buddy, any of these good mushrooms?"
He goes, yeah. The blue ones are pretty yummy. The red ones are pretty yummy. And I made a purple out of them.
So wait, were we talking about the big bigger mushrooms than the smaller ring mushrooms?
So there are. So I'll read the description quickly. There are large cask-shaped mushroom fungus, bulbous
Uh-huh.
blue mushrooms. Those are the ones he harvested for bread. Pale
Okay.
orange-white ones. Tall tubes that are glowing. That's kind of what helped you see at night. Small ones that look like a nose. The shelf-like ones that look like rotting meat. Toadstools of orange and red stripes. And then a 1 to 2 foot tall mushroom with a red cap, thick fungus that looks like a human tongue, and tall 5 foot tall mushrooms that have broad gray green caps and light gray stalks. So those are the really tall ones. And I don't remember the exact ones that he learned about, except for the blue ones and the ones that make spice, and then the fire.
And then the tall one with the light.
Oh, the tall ones that make light. That's right. So
Yeah,
they don't have any ill
luminar-
effects outside of the bioluminescence, I believe.
Okay. So these ones that like catch on fire. I mean, I don't remember any of this. But, I like fire.
Yeah, they're explosive mushrooms, I think. That's what Ross had
Yes,
said.
that is
He was
the
able to get one.
1 to 2 foot tall mushrooms with red cap.
Like explode on contact kind.
They are
I think so.
combustible.
Ooh.
So like if I strap one to one of my arrows, can I make it into an exploding arrow?
You can experiment right now. You can pull one out and see
Yeah!
what happens.
Yep.
All right,
I
so,
step a little bit away from danger. Well,
okay.
he does it.
So you get a piece of mushroom and there's a fire where y'all were just cooking, which y'all are leaving. You can use that for your experimentation.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
So
I'll load it up on one of my arrows and fucking send it. Like, first I shoot it at the wall and see if it's like percussive style explosive,
Gotcha.
and then another one I'll recover that arrow if it doesn't go off, and then I'll shoot it at the fire.
All right, go ahead and roll a nature check for grabbing mushrooms, and then I'll tell you what happens.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see if you destroy other stuff in the process. Regardless, you get the mushroom. You tie it to your arrow. You shoot it, and it hits the wall. It just goes, and the mushroom crumples. And your arrow sticks kind of in the wall. You have a pretty good sharp arrowhead that is able to stick into wall. You might be able to recover that one. You get your second mushroom. You strap it down, and you shoot it at the fire. Where's my damn fungus? There we go.
Fungus among us.
Yeah, that far wall of fungus, y'all see, it is super diverse in weird types of fungus. A lot like did I put it in the wrong chat? Nah, that's good enough.
No, it's right there.
Okay. So it looks like this. You see the glowing ones, the red ones. They're all
Oh,
types
yeah,
of
yeah.
shape. You have the horizontal sheet fungus. When you shoot this at the wall, it catches on fire. You see it. It is like kindling. It goes pretty quick and it sets on fire. And it looks like one of those fire starter logs that we use to set fire.
Oh.
Like it's got a really strong flame. You go down to where the fire is and you pick it up and you essentially have a good torch right now.
There.
Boo.
Hell yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'll keep some for torches. I mean, you never know when you need a good torch.
Okay. Well, of the
I'm gonna-
you
Fire
were able
arrows,
to
right?
harvest 4, so you have 1 torch lit currently, and you're able to get 2 more of them.
Okay, so two fire
Firestalk.
stalks.
I think that's what it's called. Oh, torch stalk. I'm sorry. It's called a torch stalk, and you have a torch. That's
There's a two torch stalks.
torch stalk. Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, so now you have a little torch as you're walking around with your drift globe and everything else. What do you want to do? Anything else? As Mark smashed a couple mushrooms getting to those guys, you see this area. Y'all could stay here and keep harvesting for a while if you wanted to.
Nah, we got shit to do. We got shit to do.
What's one other mushroom that looks interesting to you, Mark?
The motherfucking the glowy ones.
Okay.
The ones giving off the natural glow, because like, so Seely's already gotten the red ones and the blue ones, Actually, what about that rotting meat one?
Okay, rotting meat.
The rotting meat one.
Okay.
Eat it. Eat it.
You know what? Just eat one of every single one, and we're gonna sit and watch and just see what happens.
We have a lot of diamonds. We could bring you back, worst case.
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh,
this
that's a-
mushroom doesn't allow to bring you back.
Yeah.
Mushroom of
That
forever
one
death.
actually blocks revivification. Ugh.
You grab it. It looks edible.
That nature
Fuck
check?
it,
What
I'll,
nature did you roll?
Not great.
Yeah,
Not great.
huh? Yeah, this is dog shit. I'll pop a bit in, just kind of chew it up, swish it
Alright.
around in my mouth, see how it goes.
Yeah, you get about 7 pounds of this stuff as you're eating on it. It's almost like pemmican. It's got like it's a little tasty snack on the road, and you are able to get what did I say? 7 pounds?
7 pounds.
7 pounds of ripple bark.
Ooh.
All right.
Ripple bark.
So that's all on the fungal side. Where else do y'all want to go?
I want to start walking down the little pathway.
Which one? Which way? Left or right?
This way to the right.
Okay, as you come up to it, there is an this will be uneven terrain to try to go through, as it is a fungal thicket. A
Doesn't matter.
dense
Oh,
fungi
me.
forest is blocking your way. Its tallest specimens grow up to
We're up.
5 feet. Even as you assess the best way to pass through it, you notice a little sound, like uncounted tiny voices whispering in tongues you don't understand.
So
Oh, I-
it is unpassable terrain, or it is.
For you, it's not, and it isn't unpassable, but it does require maybe a machete to get through. It is jungle.
All right, I'll run back to the boys and say, "Hey, there's a lot of shit over there. Do you want to go through there? Or do you guys want to go back and go try a different way?"
Let's see if there's another more passable way before we start bogging ourselves down.
All right. I'm gonna run back to Bupitos, and wasn't there a way up out here somewhere? Yeah.
Yeah, so as you go scout out, you can drag your little guy to where you're thinking about.
I'm just gonna go to right. Well, for whatever reason, I have it won't allow me to see what's right here.
Oh, that
It's
is
all blacked
bizarre.
out. But it
No-
looks
nothing.
like
Oh,
moving
because
it.
you don't have light on.
Hey,
I'll bring your
whoa!
drift globe with you.
It
was a dark
there we go.
area.
Now I can see. All right, I'm gonna go and look in here and be like, "What's in here?"
All right, so this is where the wall of smashed mushrooms are from when I forgot the 2 parties involved, but someone was trying to harvest the little and the big mushrooms. This is where the mushrooms that make you larger or smaller came from. You can roll an investigation check to see if you see anything else.
They rolled around in the mushrooms.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Oh.
Uh,
damn it.
Investigation's worse for you?
Oh yeah, very much so.
All right, I'll let you roll a perception then. I'll just do a worse modifier. All right.
8. My God, I am rolling amazing.
Guidance.
Oh, okay. You can add 4 to that. I don't know if it's going to ask.
Well,
You roll a d4. See if you get 2.
All right, let's see.
All you need is 2, buddy.
2 or more. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you see this room that has all this smashed fungus on the wall, and you notice amongst it there's this little trickle of water on the back wall, and there's a crack that forms the entrance to some little water passage on the back wall. And it looks... Yeah, no, you don't get much more for that roll. That's all you see.
All right. And then can I go and wander?
You
back
cannot make
over-
your way through it. It is too small.
No. Can I go back over here?
Yeah.
I'm just doing a full scout, and then I'm gonna bring the options back to the
Them boys.
lab.
Okay.
Them
Sealy, are you
boys.
back, by the way? Okay, he's here now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Your bread.
Oh.
You got 2 big loaves of blue bread with peppers, and one of them kind of failed rising, but you got like a little flatbread. Mark munched on it, and he approves. So you have 2 rations. 2 of them made full rations, and the other
Great.
one's a snack.
Awesome.
Then Mark grabbed some of the fiery mushrooms that you had discovered, and he
Right.
experimented with them. And they did not appear to explode like he had hoped, but
It's bullshit.
they did burn. And so he one of them is a very long-lasting torch right now. He has it lit, and it has like some kind of oil or whatever in it, and seems to be a very consistent, long-lasting torch.
Great.
The flame will last over 12 hours from this guy.
Damn it, boy.
He harvested 2 more of those, I think, or something.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then he started eating some of the red stuff that looks like flesh, and it's not killing him. Now, Tiberius
It's always a good thing.
is gone. Okay, so Tiberius is also going to discover this pool of water down the middle path.
Last time me and was it Gallant? Did we go? We went down this other way over here, right?
Y'all started checking out this way. Yeah, and when you were there, you encountered all these fungi, and it is a thicket, a jungle style thicket that you would have to use actions to cut through. It is not impassable, but in its current state, it is. You would have to expend some resources to cut your way through it.
Gotcha. I'm going to. Sorry, let me look at stuff. Wade into it and start looking around specifically for the mushrooms that we found that we know are doing something, right? Like the burning ones, the small ones, the big ones, and then to see if I can identify anything else.
Yeah, there's a couple more types of mushrooms there. There's some of those that if you wanted to harvest a few more, you even see a couple of the bigwig and pygmywort mushrooms that y'all have encountered in the first place, the ones that make you big or small.
If there are any, I was gonna say if there are any more bigger ones or smaller ones, I'd like to have those.
Okay. What are you looking for? Do you want to get those, Sealy? Because you're gonna get first dibs. Which ones do you want to get?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I'm looking for. Yeah. Can I look for those 3 specifically?
Okay.
The big ones, the small ones, and the fire ones.
And the fire?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you see 6, a little thicket. You think you could grab 6 of the bigs, 6 of the smalls, and you see a couple torches. Mark grabbed the ones that were closest, so about halfway down the hall, you see a couple more of them. They are tall, and you see them growing up illuminated by some of the phasris and the glowing mushrooms. So you can cut your way into them if you want to try to get some. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I started moving in a particularly nature-friendly way and try to cut down things that I don't think are going to kill me or be dangerous to anybody else.
Okay, as you do so, you're hearing off in the distance this kind of like hissing sound and some little noises deeper
It's like a
into the thicket.
motherfucking centipede.
Can I roll a perception check
Absolutely.
with guidance?
Yeah,
you don't need it.
These sounds sound like what Danger was warning you about after his whatever it's called. His what is
The
it
25
called?
should have been
Sentinel.
green.
His staying up. What is it called? His shift. Jesus Christ. After his shift, he talked about these noises he heard that sounded like the feet of spiders and separately some centipedes. And these sounds sound like his description. But they are farther off still, so you think you can still wait a little bit more in. As you do so, you're able to procure, roll 2d6 twice for me.
2d6 twice?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Right, you got 9 bigwigs and 10 pygmyworts that you collect as you're cutting through. And right here, what's up with my mouse? Tiberius.
Did you say nine pygmy?
9 pygmyworts and 10. 9 bigwigs and 10 pygmyworts. That's a good number. You got 2 6s. Tiberius, you approach this tunnel slopes down to the edge of a large pool that fills the cavern. The opposite side of the shore is nearly 100 feet away, and it kind of looks familiar to you.
Oh,
Nothing can seen beneath the surface of this black water.
cool. Well, I know where that goes and that goes. I'm gonna run back to the boys and go, "Hey lads, I
Hey.
saw stuff. What's going on?"
Wait, what?
There's a room and there's a thing that goes out the back, a little tunnel, but I can't fit through it. And then there's another room, but there's a big lake that's deep and dark and scary. But I think that place I teleported to is on the other side. What's
Why
going
not?
on here?
Well, can we all? Only you can teleport.
And I can. Yeah, we can only do it once a day too.
Well, is there like literally any place that we can go at this point?
We can go through the stuff over here to off to the right. We're just gonna have to chop our way through.
Fuck it. All right. I get
Um,
my.
Roll an intelligence check, Tiberius.
He's not smart. He dumb.
Oh,
I know we'll
He's
see how
dumb
this
as fuck.
goes.
you're so fun. Oh, 10. Holy shit.
So you saw, what's his name, get small when you fed him a mushroom.
Yep.
You see Sealy picking up mushrooms, these exact mushrooms that he had in his bag.
Mhm.
And you think that a creature about twice the size of what he became could go through that crack with the water coming out of it.
Ooh.
Oh, so
Hey,
I get small and then go through the crack?
If we
This
if
seems
we
like he has like a half-assed idea or thought about how that might work.
I
Tiberius.
say, guys, we're too big for the tunnel, but if somehow we were not big, we could be in the tunnel.
I'm with you, bro. Hey, Steely, I just saw that you, just harvested some of those things. You mind passing them out and we can all do it?
We can go through the cool tunnel instead of wandering through this forbidding forest.
Yeah.
Nothing makes me happier than wandering through other things smaller than I am. And I
All right,
produced
maybe.
four of the pygmy shrooms for my friends.
Well, I think we gotta feed one to Pepito too, right?
If you
Let's
want
just put him in the bag of holding. He can survive for it.
That totally will work.
We'll just I'll sheep dip him a couple of times. He'll be fine.
Can my horse get us through that area? Or how hard would it be to chop through it?
No, chopping through it would be just like you imagine in a rainforest. It would be machete action.
Well,
You could go
actually,
through it at a half pace,
Real quick, since I am not whatever, difficult terrain doesn't affect me. Can I just run up and like kind of look and
Yeah,
figure if we
so you find the way to kind of use the wall a little bit, and you start doing this
Yeah.
little hop jump over some mushrooms. You can do an acrobatics
the
check
hoppity.
to where you are. Do an acrobatics check for me. Make sure you
Tight.
To
find
the hoppity, to the hippity hoppity.
sturdy mushrooms to hop about.
18.
Yeah, you see Danger's Gallant kind of like is wading in and like having some problems, pulls out his sword, starts doing some cutting, and Tiberius just goes hop, 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 and like
Go.
bounces up. Even does a little bit of a flourish unnecessarily off of a wall with a little bit of
Classic.
hardcore parkour. And he is able to go up, and you see Tiberius. Your orb will follow you a little bit,
Yeah.
and there is a bit of a stronger glow from the Phaserus in this area as well that allows you to see farther down the halls. You see a path leading, as you can. It's uterusy. You have a tube, a uterine tube to the left and right. As you're standing
Fallopian
on
tube.
this mushroom in the middle of this intersection, looking both ways, you start to hear the
Oh,
God.
and you notice some centipedes starting to crawl up and spot you, and they start to come your way.
I start dashing back to the lads.
Okay.
And I say, hey, there's more of the magic cloud farts up ahead, and there's I think there's a bunch of like critters that want to kill us in here. So if we go this way, we're gonna have to fight all of those.
I ready in action that if I see one of the centipedes, I shoot him with a fucking arrow.
Critters, you say? Well, maybe they can be of some help.
Well, I mean, you can go talk to him if you want. I can go and
Sealy, from your distance, you can start to see what appears to be two swarms of centipedes coming from the two paths that Tiberius saw, and some of them are you can only see them by the movement of the stalks of the mushrooms, kind of like when in uh, Jurassic Park, Clever Girl
Yeah.
style. But a couple of them crawl up over, and you see clearly these long, arm-length centipedes, and they are
Oh.
crawling in multitude over.
Oh.
These are two swarms of centipedes.
Oh.
Swarms of centipedes.
That's right.
Okay.
I vote we set them on fire.
I can't. Hey, do you have speak with animals?
Yeah.
You do. Well, you can speak with them,
I mean, I guess I could.
and I could befriend them with animal friendship.
Do I have?
And then maybe they could carry us over all of this shit.
Yeah, speak with the animals. Yeah, I do.
Okay. So I have to roll a DC 13 save. Is that right?
Yep.
What is it? What's your What do I roll against him?
To speak with animals? He's just speaking to them. Like they have to have like some intelligence to like.
They don't.
Yeah. Limited by their intelligence, but
They
at a
don't.
minimum, beasts can give you nearby locations and monsters. including
These
what they
are
were-
the dumbest animals I've ever seen. They literally have an intelligence of 1.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
So as you start to come, you start to try to talk to them. You hear a weird clicking coming out of Dangerous' mouth, and a couple of the centipedes start to stand up a little bit on the mushroom, and they have that cocked, interested dog face as they look at him. But the rest of them continue to come, and then the ones that are initially like kind of stunned by your noises also continue to push forward. Unfortunately, these guys don't seem to have.
Fuck.
Dude, I'm sorry. It's an int of 1 on these guys for real. I've never seen that.
They're real dumb.
Not only
They're
that,
dumb.
they have a charisma of 1 too, so they're not very charming.
Hey,
Well-
can we just like set them all on fire?
Guys, why are we let's
All back.
tiny-
Well, yeah,
tiny-
no. Okay.
Tiny
mushroom,
the fuck out of here.
tiny
So, all right. So based on this, you should be able to ask them how to get out of here if there's an exit on the other side.
Okay.
I saw the this little pathway to the left
Right.
leads up to where I teleported to on the other side of that lake.
But you could phrase that question, right? So the crack leads to the thing.
Oh, asking about that crack. No, I don't know about that crack. I just saw. Be like, hey,
Right.
do you know about the crack in the wall back there? Or do you know where
Is that crack whack or not?
is
All right,
that
Mark.
crack?
What are you wishing to ask as they're approaching you?
I just ask them like, hey, what's the best way to like get out of here?
This is our home. We do not want to leave.
Oh,
We do
God.
not leave. Leave our
Well,
home.
there you go, gang.
You should go
Okay.
that way.
Okay, we'll
And
go that way then. Fuck Jesus. If you leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. So fuck off back to your home.
You see them start to approach you, Celia. They're about able to attack within a round. What are you going to do? Are you going to try to befriend them?
I cast animal friendship.
All right.
We're just gonna
Uh,
blow 50 spells making friends with fucking worms.
That's exactly
We
right.
are worms.
That's exactly right.
All right. So
Whoa. Love it.
you can befriend one of the swarms with
Just
that
one?
spell. Well, he has to do it with something he sees in range, and so
Oh.
he spends an action to do it. And there's a group of centipedes on the left, and as you do this, and the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. They're gonna fucking fail. All right, so I'm not even gonna roll that
Love
die.
that.
It'd be demeaning to the centipedes. Okay, so yes, you befriend them. They seem to stop and they look at you, and some of them even start to push towards the other swarm, and you see them like and like batting at each other with their little pointy centipede feet.
I give them a piece of the mushroom bread. to share between their brood or whatever they've got.
Okay. You start to break up some of it and give it to the centipedes, and this helps. They start to eat, and they appreciate, like, wow, the mushrooms. Well, you don't hear them talk, do you?
I hear him.
I don't,
I
but he
hear him.
does.
I hear him and pass on like, "Hey, man, they're talking about it."
Yeah, you hear them say that they've never eaten mushrooms that tasted quite this good.
Well, there you
Like,
go.
I look at Danger like, hey, can you tell these guys to carry us over the forest, and then we'll leave their woods in unharmed.
Sure enough, hey, little creepy crawly bros, if you help us transport over these, we will not destroy your home, and we will go away from your home.
We can help, but we can't go towards spiders. The spiders are not our friends.
Oh,
We
No,
get
awkward.
spiders. Oh, god damn it.
You're in luck. We hate spiders too, aside from
Yeah,
summoning
how
them
about
to.
this? If you carry us over there, we'll kill the spiders.
They're arm-sized.
What? Arm-sized spiders?
No, the centipedes.
They're
Oh.
they're not big. They're not like dune worms. They're
But there's swarms of them. I'll make this work.
I vote. Okay, I'm with
So
them.
they'll be able to transport you guys one at a time. And they say,
Like the moving escalator on the airport, that just moves you across.
just
Get-
gonna line
You're
them
gonna
up.
walk faster.
Gi-
All right.
Give
well,
us more yummy mushrooms, and we'll take you across.
I break it up and I sprinkle it around to all their pals.
I'm gonna just run while they're talking, and then go check it out and wait
Alright.
for them.
as you run towards the middle, you do hear some scuttling off to the left and some more scuttling to the right as you hear other insects rustling in the mushrooms. Do you want to push forward or do you want to wait for them?
I'm gonna stay here in eyesight of them and just wait, but keep an eye out either way if anything else starts coming.
Okay. So, Sealy, do you want to take the first ride?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the first ride, and then I'm gonna whoever the most popular one is, I'm gonna have him kind of make the other brood jealous of how awesome of a time we're having.
So you already see a little bit of turmoil between the two swarms, as one of the groups is extremely upset that the other one is not killing you. As there's a little bit of trading and dispensing of
good.
bread in between it, you see it the jealousy or the whatever this emotion that a little the antenna droop very slightly, and they seem to be a little less upset as they are eating some of your bread. Your piece of flatbread is fully dissolved now amongst the centipedes, and you start riding like a pair of rollerblades. Two of these centipedes atop the mushrooms. They seem to be able to bridge some of the gap across it, and you're able to skate across the top, a Dance Dance Revolution style, or not DDR. Never mind, I'm thinking of the wrong game. So you kind of go across the top, and Tiberius, you see him there. There are other centipedes that start to pop up, and they don't seem happy either. As they come forward, the centipedes you hear go tick, 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 and Danger, you can hear them say,
It's okay. Stop. No, stop.
We're friends.
as that's the
Friends?
centipedes kind of like having a little dispute.
Okay.
Well,
I
stop a
pass
sec.
on what they're saying.
I toss Danger a loaf or a ration of the mushroom bread.
Okay. As they're going forward, they'll come to here, and you see the other centipedes come up on this clan. The centipedes will look up at you, and you see them moving their mouths. Danger, you might just barely be able to hear now. Will you roll a perception check? Because you're going to be far
I
off the
will
distance
roll
for
a
hearing
perception check.
insect clicking and interpreting.
Stand by. Perception. Where are you?
And it's also about the end of your beast speaking.
Click.
You get 10 minutes. All right, yeah, you cannot make out what they're saying.
Damn it.
Your spell starts to fade. Danger, you're waiting on pins and needles as Sealy turns the corner and Tiberius's orb is floating behind. Y'all see them approach, and there is another swarm that heads up, and there seems to be a small tussle breaking out.
Hey,
Okay.
real quick note, Mark, you have land stride, so you can also be
do.
walking. Moving
Yeah,
through
I can do that.
non-difficult difficult terrain costs you no extra movement, so you could be up.
Yeah,
there.
that's a good point. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck this, and then I go bebop along with Pookies.
Yep.
So we'll-
Okay, so this is difficult terrain for you guys, but you're able to bebop around. So Danger, you follow. You heard them say,
We need more food. Give them food, and they will be friends too.
Oh, okay. So I go bebop on over and sprinkle some because Sealy just gave me the bread, so I bebop on over and sprinkle some to them. I'm like, all right, calm down, guys. Fuck, Jesus.
Salt
Okay.
bang it onto him.
go ahead and roll
Yeah,
animal
salt bay.
handling for me.
Yeah.
All right, y'all are able to calm down the swarm of centipedes. Tiberius, you hear a soft pattering of feet down this way start to.
Oh fuck,
It does not
motherfucking
sound like
spiders.
centipedes.
I'm gonna let everybody know. Hey, there's other things that sound like they're coming behind us. Sealy, you wanna take point on
Yeah.
Lux?
I go, yeah, no problem.
Are y'all gonna continue this way, or are y'all staying here?
Well, if we do, we're gonna leave Gallant in the fucking lurch.
Okay.
Nah, he's gonna come
Okay.
along with. He's gonna ride the centipedes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right,
Well,
centipede.
okay. How about this? I'm gonna stay right here, and I'm gonna ready an action to nail anything that's threatening.
Perfect.
That comes from that
Okay. What do you Danger and not yet Gallant? You do not have a centipede shoes yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
that's
Sealy, Danger, what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to continue out of the thicket to the west? Do you want to stay with Tiberius or what?
Yeah, we'll stay with the party as.
Yeah, we're not. Let's not split the fucking party here.
All right. So how are you going to manage the Gallant then?
He's loading up on the centipedes.
I mean, Sealy is
Well-
currently riding on one of the swarms. So like,
Yeah, well, I have.
I send it back to pick up my shielded friend.
Okay, as he does so, you are left in this thicket, and you feel these smaller creatures are
baby.
able to go down and kind of walk underneath the mushrooms easily, and you see them all scurry off towards Gallant. You are left armpit high in this awkward, jungle of mushrooms, and you notice and feel all of a sudden encumbered by these mushrooms.
Hey,
Gallant,
don't we have a fucking flying broom around here? Doesn't that fucking
Yeah.
asshole right
Oh,
there
shit.
fucking
You know
have
what?
one?
I tossed the broom to
Gallant.
Sealy.
okay,
No,
Dang
you're getting the fucking
Just
Gallant.
imagine a giant metal tank on a broom.
Well,
I
I don't
think
even
it's
know
weight.
what's the weight limit on that. You got to tell me that in a second. Will you look it up?
It's
You must be this light to ride.
Gallant, as you're standing
Me
at
and Silly weigh the same thing, I think, almost.
as
Don't
you're
we, Silly?
waiting at the edge of the forest,
I weigh like 400 pounds.
you all of a sudden these centipedes show up, Gallant, and you're a little bit afraid. They look like they want to eat your feet, but then all of a sudden you hear like this little tapping as their scales rub against your gauntlets, your shoes, and they start, and you feel like you rise up an inch on the backs of these straining centipedes as they barely
Poor
are able
little
to
fellers.
lift you up. And then all of a sudden you feel yourself zipping through the fungus. A couple pieces are breaking out of your way as they are rollerblading you down a path, but they are able to also rise you up a little bit above the stuff and negate the difficult terrain. Gallant, you get within eye shot of this intersection on the back of these guys, and y'all start to see a small swarm of spiders approaching from the right. Tiberius
Spiders!
and Gallant.
I
They're
see.
not quite. I mean, for you, Tiberius, you could loose an arrow right now, but y'all might be able to get out before they show up. What do you want to do?
That's what I was gonna say. Hey, here's the broom, Sealy. It carries up to 400 pounds, but your fly
Fat
speed
dog.
will be 30. And let's get over there so we can fight these guys on solid ground if they keep following us.
So it can
vote
support
yes.
him. It can support Sealy.
Yes. they
All right,
can.
Sealy tries to get on
That's
top of the
$15.
broom, and because of his shell, you see him just kind of like go whoop, and he like kind of hangs underneath. So you have like a turtle hanging on a stick kind of situation, but he's still able to command it.
All right, let's fucking boogie, guys. Let's get over to
Boogie.
the edge of this
All right,
thing over
so
here.
this scene is Gallant
hilarious.
riding on centipedes, a turtle hanging on the bottom of a broom flying over the top of the mushrooms, getting a couple smacked on the back of his shell because the roof's not super tall, but you're able to glide, while your rogue and your ranger are parkouring around the walls and the tops of them, all while being followed by a small swarm of spiders.
Come on, boys,
Sound
let's
right?
go. That's
Away!
exactly right.
All right, as the spiders get to the middle intersection, you see a couple of the other swarm of centipedes that y'all just fed kind of intercept, and there's like this standoff and a little bit of
There was a
spitting back
firefight!
and forth. The spiders are rearing up and like dancing their little legs like they're trying to look big, and their fangs are out, and you see drips on the tips. Meanwhile, the centipedes are arching their bodies and opening their mandibles and spitting at them. All of this standoff is happening as y'all make your way to the edge of the thicket over here, which y'all all are able to do so unscathed.
Yes.
Huzzah.
Yeah, bitches.
All
Oh,
right.
you're welcome.
Thanks,
All right.
buddy.
So, Tiberius runs up ahead, and you see a familiar thicket of mushrooms to your left, and another intersection that has a path to the north.
I say, hey boys, that's where I teleported to. I don't know what's up north, and oh snap! Hey, there's
Oh,
a
snap.
path. There's a path over here.
Yeah, you see another crack in the wall. This one's a little bit bigger, and you see the path of water kind of coming out of it on this side. And you do notice that it's a little bit worn, and you almost see this parting of the between the fungus where it looks like there's a small worn footpath. And when I say small, I mean like inch or two
Oh,
wide.
Oh,
Like centipede small?
No, like tiny, tiny humanoid small.
Millipede small.
yeah, or the fucking mushroom bitches or something. All right, I
So,
say, okay.
to be clear, this is the path that Droki used.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Let's fucking go find that little cunt.
What do you mean? We fucking.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
He's in jail or something.
Yeah, I
he's-
remember, because I put his little dick hat on Mito.
That's right. So yeah, y'all see that little path there. Otherwise, y'all have the rest of the tunnel. Faint glowing of Phaserus around you is the only other thing to go off of.
Real quick, can I pull out the black
Oh, really?
metal that Droki was trying to deliver and like
Shake it
be like
around.
hold it up and everybody like, hey, does anybody know what the fuck this is? Since that's the whole reason it like led us this way.
I eat it.
Lettuce.
Like,
You said
we
it was
do
lettuce?
can we do I don't know, nature check, Arcana, something?
Yeah, you can do Arcana check.
I
Fucking
don't
I'll
make-
do that.
Yeah, I
I'm
was gonna
saying
say,
he
make Alon do it.
Huzzah.
My volunteer's tribute.
Well, hold on.
Classic.
Huzzah.
19?
Sorry, it's
Hell yeah.
no, it's a Arcana though.
Oh. Sorry.
Well, now you tell me.
Sorry.
Ugh.
You see a lot of really good mushrooms around, Sealy.
Aw, man.
I continue to look specifically for those three.
Okay.
Like, I want that to be clear. As we going along, anytime I see mushrooms, I'm looking for those pygmies and the red ones. What are the red ones
So-
called?
So the pygmy
Fire
and the
stalks.
big wigs you see more of over where Danger said that he teleported. On this side, where I'm pinking.
Blech.
Yeah, so you can harvest a few more there if you would like. You can roll
Oh.
1d6 twice for how many for that nature that you rolled. I'm gonna let you. No, do 2d6.
Hey, can I go over and harvest some shit too?
Let me see. So you got 7 and 8. So you got 7 big wigs and 8 pygmy warts. Danger, as you walk over, it looks like most of them were picked.
Damn it!
But you do see that path that's kind of worn in between them.
Okay.
That looks like, you know how like you can see where cattle walk through grass?
Yeah. Can
Yeah.
I do investigation to see if it has been used lately?
Yeah.
Investigation?
Sure.
So that wouldn't it be survival?
Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
Actually, survival is better. Never mind. I'll do
Well,
survival.
survival.
Yeah, well, thank you, actually, not fuck you.
I was gonna tell you something either way, but survival's better. No, survival's better. I would have said you might be able to if you investigated. All right, so I'll wait for that. Do you got your mushrooms on your character sheet? Good. Okay.
Why does this thing take? Oh,
All
damn
right.
it, boy! Survival.
You do notice, and you think you can track and follow this path
Yes.
that looks like a little person's feet, like a very small creature's feet.
So I pass on that information to the rest of the crew, and I'm like, hey,
Let's
you
go.
guys want to fucking follow this?
So this path looks like it comes out of that crack, and it goes down the hallway y'all just came from and towards that mushroom thicket. And it looks
Oh,
like
God.
it goes into the mushroom thicket and is able to. And you notice you get down on your hands and knees and you follow it and you realize there's like this small path down below the mushroom. Like how a jungle has like a canopy, this canopy of mushrooms from your angle, y'all are giants, right? If you were super small, you can see where there's a nice clear path that runs all the way down the middle of the thicket.
Wait. So if we didn't befriend those centipedes and we took the mushrooms and shrank down to go underneath the mushroom canopy,
We could have just
we would have had to fight like a billion little giant fucking centipedes and then spiders.
It would have been a Honey I Shrunk the Kids. Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
But on the plus side, or what you think also could be done, is if you had boots of speed and were small, you would be able to run past all of those creatures, which is what this path looks like it might have done.
What
That's
what old
Groovy was doing.
Yeah, that's what a little fucko face was doing. Huh.
Which reminds me, Glunt, did you ever put those fucking boots on?
They don't fit. I gotta get them redone.
He has to get them done to fit inside of his gauntlets.
They can fit on something else, but it's not gonna help.
Oh.
Speed.
Yeah, you're already fast enough.
There you go.
Well, here, guys, let's keep going fucking this way, then.
You wanna go
So what
north?
I'm
You wanna go
gonna
down this
do-
little path?
I'm going
Let's-
to
I
show you.
think
There's a
the-
little red path I'm going to put up, and that
red
is the red path that your
What?
hunter
Oh,
uncovers.
Oh, gotcha.
check that shit out.
Nice.
So do we want to follow that path up through that little cracky part?
No, I think that leads back to the other side of the lake, which
Well, so
We-
you
we-
saw that lake. I was gonna move further south and be like, "What the fuck is all this?"
Okay, you can go investigate it in a similar fashion. Essentially, as you approach the shore, there's this dropping down, and you can hear like a little bit of rustling of water as there's water coming out of the cracks and orifices of the walls around, much like the
Ooh.
little bit you saw.
Mhm.
It goes down towards this large pool of this cavern in front of you, and you cannot see anything below this surface of this water. It's awkwardly non-transparent and very dark. You do an investigation. Good. As you were looking down, you notice a bone and maybe a body of a rat start to float by.
Hmm.
Hey, I vote we just follow the goddamn Bepito trail. I mean, not Bepito, fucking Droki trail.
the Droki trail is just going to lead us right back to where we started all of
You
this.
also notice that the water is kind of pleasantly, you feel some warmth coming off of it. It's warm water. You can't see through it, and then you notice these two dead things floating on it.
Can I inspect it to see, as a druid, can I tell if it's brackish water or pure water?
There is
Bleach
movement
water.
to the water. It does not seem like you know how brackish water would have growth. There's not appear to be any growth, fungal or otherwise, on this water, and it is moving ever so slightly. You think it's moving because of its water is kind of filtering down, possibly from the dark lake up above, or something else kind of like permeating through this basin.
Okay. I move back up with my friends.
Okay.
I tell them about this shitty fucking piece of water I found. I'm like, I don't know. There's a dead rat.
I say, dude, I was on the other side of that. It looked fucking terrible. Let's keep going north.
Alright, whatever.
Okay. Then y'all can head up to this point.
Aha!
Y'all come up, and guess what, guys?
What?
Another intersection.
Roll
Fucking
for
These caves are much like Natural Bridge. There's just so much permeations, but you can see these obvious openings and cracks and stuff like that. But these are the tunnels that y'all can see that are easily a couple feet wide where you could go. Anything else you want to ask about this area?
Are we supposed to be looking for some dude's hand?
That is
that's what
your prerogative.
I thought we were.
Yeah, there was a ghost who asked you, who told you he had a hand that was animated. by the Phaserus and Bupido's
But Mark
magic,
said he
and it
couldn't-
ran
he
off.
couldn't find it.
He was
Uh,
animating undead things and sewing body parts together, and this guy's hand was separate from the rest of him, and it got animated on accident or whatever and ran off. Like
So he said he said he had a ring, right?
there was a ring
obsidian
on the
thing.
hand.
Ooh, I
he-
see what he's doing.
Oh.
Would that help?
Since
Familiar.
the object 1,000 feet.
I'll let you
Ooh,
roll
cool.
it, or
As we come to the crossroads, I'm looking around and I'm like, man, it's gonna be tough.
as long as you
I
have seen it up close within 30 feet. You haven't seen this thing. You have a description, but let me see. How it'll fare.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's
No.
going to give you anything. I don't want you to
Alternative-
what about the guys? What about literally the guy's hand? Like he's a ghost, so he
Actually,
didn't have.
here, I pull out his other hand and I say, it looks like this, but opposite.
Okay, so you want to go off of his body part? All right,
Fuck
you
yeah.
inspect the body part, and what's the
Mirroring?
distance?
Find the
1,000
rest of
feet.
his body.
All right. What do you have to roll for this?
I don't have to roll anything. It's a spell.
It's just, yeah, pow.
All right, you feel a direction directly north of you. That is where this guy's
Oh,
subsequent, i.e., left hand, resides. You feel it drawing you perfectly
Just
north.
jack
Guys, I think
Do
it's
you know
this
the
way.
distance?
Let's see. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as that's within 1,000 feet of you. So
It
I
is
know
not
it's
moving.
within. I know it's within 1,000 feet, and I know the direction
Yeah.
of its movement.
I
Well,
say
you
we go up.
Let's start
Up and-
sprinting.
Let's go
so-
up and to the right.
Guys, I think we got to go this way.
All right,
Which
let's
way
go.
is this way?
Start sprinting. Because he has a certain amount of time where he's, like, clued in on true north. Let's just fucking book it until that,
Run.
Yeah,
runs out.
Jesus.
Cheese it. Okay, man, y'all. I keep rolling no encounters. Okay, y'all.
Woo!
Y'all go up. Yeah, good for y'all. Y'all can
Did
keep
you roll?
going up.
Up,
As
up,
y'all
up.
do, y'all go through a large corridor where y'all are kind of keeping your head on a swivel, and y'all don't see any animals or anything else. You actually, Danger, realize that there seems to be no little footpaths here, like by little
Okay.
feet is what I mean.
Yeah,
And then as you go over this cracked area where
Yeah.
there's like this weird fissure on the ground, you start to hear something a little bit closer, so y'all slow down a little bit.
Ah,
Okay.
The path starts to
Um,
tighten, and beyond the tightening, you think you see a little bit of a glow.
I'm gonna ready an action if anything pops out. I'm gonna drill it with a fucking arrow.
All right.
Anything?
Does the location of my first locate object change?
Anything that is mean towards us.
How long does it last? Up to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
During your walk up here, it faded, but you still
We're
feel
running, just so you know. We're like, we gotta find this thing.
I know, but y'all just ran this path was
Hold on.
over 200 feet.
But it's 10 minutes. We
Okay,
can do
no, you still
200
feel it.
feet and-
Almost directly north of you, a little bit northwest now because your path kind of took you to the right, but you think you're getting closer. It's not in this coming up room though.
So it said it's northwest.
Yeah, it's a
Is-
little bit northwest from you right now.
Okay, great. I'm gonna move this way then and go through the room.
All right, as you start to approach, you start to notice the first thing is this unpleasant musk in the air.
Mhm.
As you sneak up, I want you to do a stealth check as you come up on the edge of the room.
Do-do-do-do-do. Core stealth with guidance.
Roll that guidance. Let's hope it's not a 1. Perfect. All right, you were able to barely.
The 2.
As you're going up, you feel your shell go and scrape on some rock, and you kind of slow down and go and kind of rotate your body a little bit more. As you come up, you peek your little turtle head around, and you see two Darrow in this room, kind of looking around for this noise they heard, but they don't see you.
Dude, they could totally murder him.
And beyond the smell in the room, you realize that some of it is coming from these cages. You see some cages
What?
on the ground, and they resemble like they look like they're made from scrap iron. And
Huh.
they're on both sides of this chamber. And there's a spiral path in the center of the room, marked off by small stone pylons. The two Darrow are standing by a large cauldron in front of a tent near the cave's center. Both are talking now, after investigating this noise. And both are talking while apparently ignoring each other. So they go back to talking, but they don't seem to be talking to each other. In the
They're
cages,
invisible people?
maybe. In the cages, you see 3 hulking brown bears that appear to be resting.
Let's befriend them.
Let's make some brown bear friends.
Here,
Let's make some brown bear
quick.
friends.
Yep.
Can I
Go ahead.
can I do some stealthing and go and?
I turn around and I look at Tibbs and I go,
Do that thing that you do. Gotcha. 2 of them on it, and then I'm going
Hey,
to.
what, can we knock them out so we can pump them for information?
That's what I'm gonna try to do.
Stealth.
24.
24. All right. You can move up, Tiberius. Do y'all see the new map?
Yep.
Yes.
Ooh, I like it. All right, I'm gonna run. Oh, does this spiral remind us of the spiral that Bupito is doing?
Oh, fuck.
Actually, it's about the same size. You don't see any body parts in it, though.
Gotcha.
As you sneak by the bear cages, you are able to walk by them. You see the 2 Darrow are kind of looking around. So you're going to, I'm going to have you, hold on, as you get to right, damn it, why didn't I grab you?
Here.
I'm going to say, yeah, you can easily, you notice that the bears are not waking up, but you are going to be in eye shot if you keep going that path of the Darrow. You're able to cling to like the edge of the cages a little bit in shadow, but if there's a fire going on right here, that easily
Gotcha.
illuminates the rest of the room, and you can see
I'm
that
gonna-
Darrow on the other side of that fire looking around. He does not see
I'm
you,
gonna-
but if you go further, you think he might be easily spotted in the open.
I'm gonna tiptoe back to the boys and say, "Hey, we're gonna get to right here, and everybody's gonna nail them all at once. So get your shit ready." And I'm gonna get right up here, and I'm gonna ready an action, non-violent with the daggers to nail that first one.
All right, you flip it in your hand to where you have the, you're able to tell when you throw the dagger that it's going to end hilt first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
As you get closer, as you approach up, you can kind of start to hear some of the stuff they're saying, but you don't know.
I don't speak it. All right, well, boys, let's. I'm doing this with sharpshooter and the sneak attack. So, clickety click. Holy Jesus Christ!
All right,
No,
so
not.
you need to scoot up a little bit because you got to be able to see that character from your screen.
Oh, hold on.
There you
there
go.
you go.
Perfect. All right, you see that, Darrow? And your orb is being left back, turned off, I assume.
Yeah.
For stealth purposes. Okay. You sneak back up. As you do so, you get your daggers and you throw them, and you throw them at this first Darrow. That is,
They do not hit.
I was gonna say, what is the total? It says 12 minus 5. Why isn't it doing the math for me?
Do math.
It's
7
Alright.
and 6.
7 and a 6.
Okay, so yeah, as you throw these daggers, you see one of them just go right past him and go and tear a hole in the tent to beside him. The second one goes over and it just goes bink and bounces off of
wait.
his.
Hold on, that's dagger 1. Dagger 2 is because I get advantage because I'm stealthed.
Okay.
So 21, the second one.
Okay, 21. The second
Yeah.
one goes fink and sticks into his leather armor, and he just goes and he's bleeding, but he didn't seem to like, recoil from the pain. And you
Roll.
hit him for 8.
And well, I hit him for 35.
35.
Yep.
So dumb.
Mm.
Sorry, bro. You gave
Yeah.
me all the stuff.
As you throw this dagger for 35, you see the Darrow go down.
Well, just to make, I'm trying to knock him out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you see the Darrow go. The
Destroyed
it
his
hits him,
skull.
Like pummel down, just
and,
bonk.
and you see it like hit him in the back of the neck by his armor, and he goes, and he falls over towards the fire. His other Darrow friend walks over, and he's like, screaming at him,
Can I-
and then he starts to run away.
Can I hit him again since he walked over and checked on him?
No,
Dude,
what
I
is everyone else
fucking-
doing his turn?
Smoke the other one.
Yeah, I said everybody to run up as soon as I threw.
Oh, I'm running up then.
All right, roll initiative.
I'm
And,
gonna fucking put Hunter's mark on that bitch that's running and fucking fire an arrow.
all right, go first. First, do Hunter's roll initiative, everybody.
Oh
God damn
man,
Ah, pause!
I know he got the sneak attack, and now we're doing actual. Go
I
time.
wanted to run. As soon as that dagger left his hand, I start running.
All right. Tiberius, as you throw these daggers, there's something you do
Son of a
all
bitch,
of
my
a sudden
initiative is low as shit.
realize in the quietness of this room. You realize that it doesn't sound like you've heard your tiefling snore,
Dude.
and you've heard bears asleep snoring. You realize these bears aren't snoring.
Oh,
They're not snoring.
they're not snoring, boys.
You're dead.
I mean, they might be.
Oh.
Or they're zombie bears.
Zombie bears.
What the fuck? Number one, bitch. Ugh.
Oh man,
Yeah, that's how I
I'm
roll.
always the last one.
Shit. All right, I'll be right back. Mark, can you play my my character for me?
Can I get boots of
Showing
initiative?
up.
I mean, there's a thing. There was a shield that you passed up. You remember that shield, the Sentinel shield, that gave you? a
I
shield?
know,
And you're like, I don't
but
need
the
that
plus 2 shield I
shit.
have is better.
I don't need,
I
that,
don't need that
shit.
garbage.
All right, danger.
Yo.
On Tiberius's throw, you see Gallant ready to run in, and you kind of push him out of the way a little bit as you run in
Thank you,
first.
bitch.
Out of my way!
You tripped me, you son of a bitch.
All right, and you run in.
I hunter's mark on the running one and fucking send an arrow down range.
All right, what's your movement?
I mean, fucking a lot move. I move things. Where do you see that?
Your speed of your character? What's your speed? I think you're 30. Which gives you 6, right? Let's see.
Where the
Alright,
fuck are you
6.
seeing this shit?
1, 2.
Oh, there it is. Speed
3,
30, yeah.
4, 5, 6. I think you can you see him from your thing? I think your character can see him.
Hold up. Let me see.
Yeah.
I see bears.
At the far extent
yeah.
of your vision, you might be able to see that second arrow. If you can click on him, ping him for me. Let me see that you can see him.
Yeah, I can see his little fucking ass right there.
All right, perfect. You get Hunter's Mark on him. At the edge of your dim tiefling vision, you see him and you cast Hunter's Mark. And then what do you do?
I fucking shoot an arrow at him because guess what?
Shoot her.
Extra vibe. Shoot her!
Go.
And then I fucking boop. What was all that stuff that you and Owen were talking about with me and shooting shit?
You, like he did, can activate Sharpshooter, which will take a -5 to your ability.
Wait, can I do that like right now?
Why did it say -1?
Where?
I think it rolled a
I don't know.
I don't know what the hell's going on. Because it's supposed to be 2 + 2 -5, and your roll was what?
Why minus
Oh, your
5?
total is
Weird.
-1. So you got 10 - 1, which is a 9. That is missed. So when you have Sharpshooter on, you get a -5 to your attack.
Yeah.
And so you just missed.
Huh.
You can turn it off. There's a checkbox on your thing if you want to take it off for your second shot.
Oh, but see, that's if like sharpshooter, if I hit him, it's like a fucking
+10.
Yeah, it's you're
retarded
essentially
amount of fucking.
you're taking the extra time to target a vital area if you can, but it's making it
Yeah,
harder
fuck
for you to
that
land
noise.
blows. Or you could be like a war archer who just aims center of mass, which is what your normal shots are.
Yep. Fuck it, center of mass. I'm turning off sharpshooter for the second one.
Okay.
Like I fucking like aim and like whiff it, and then I'm just like, ah, fuck, and then just.
Yep.
Just you gotta feel it.
All right, go for it. Loose your second arrow,
Second whiff.
and you didn't turn it
I
off.
did it.
You-
I did too. I unclicked that motherfucker.
Well, I just add 4 or whatever instead of the
15.
-1. So
It's not doing the math.
Fucking
yeah,
horseshit.
that is a hit. Roll damage with.
Yeah, bitch.
Click harder, boy.
Like
Atta
boy.
boy.
Your sharpshooter box is what I meant to click harder on. All right. So you're
He gets 13 overall.
he
instead
does yeah
of-
he gets 4 plus 9 30 yeah. So 13. You see this arrow go as this Darrow is kind of running or not running, but he's starting to run the other way, and this arrow goes in the back of his back, and he turns around and he goes and he looks around, and all of a sudden he kind of sees you, and this arrow is stuck in his back and he's bleeding. He looks bad. All right,
Ooh.
Danger, that was your everything. Tiberius, it is your turn.
Am I still stealth from this guy?
From what?
From the other guy?
Yeah, you are stealth from everything, including these bears that you are hearing go and start to move.
Oh, well, fuck them. They're in their things. I'm gonna chuck some daggers with sharpshooter at that fucknuts. Again, non-lethal. So...
I mean, he's like fucking knocking on death's door right now.
Oh, well, one is... Does 15 hit?
What?
Does 15 hit?
This guy? Yeah, it does.
Cool. That is 39.
So you got your sneak attack last. Yeah, I guess you do get it. All right, and you're doing it with damage, or are you trying to knock him out?
Yep, non-lethal. Trying to knock them both out.
Okay, so you knock him out.
Fucking bleeding with an arrow stuck in him.
All right. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
I'm gonna move around to this, and then I gotta go deal with that. So Mark, play my shit if I come back up.
He's
All right.
dealing with.
As he does so, the bears' turn. You see the bears get up and they go "Rawr!" and they start to move. They start to jostle at their cages.
Okay. I cannot. Oh wait, it's not my turn. Never mind.
No.
I was gonna say I want to make it my friends. Dude, it'd be so badass to like fucking ride a bear. I can ride a bear like a fucking horse.
All right, so
Elkanor ain't got shit on
the
that.
bear closest to you, you see, starts pawing and bouncing and pushing and trying to break the door. The second bear starts to do the same thing and then stops for a second and looks down at the latch. You realize that the latch is a simple pin held in place,
God.
and this bear starts to paw it and is
Smart-
able to paw
smart
the
bear.
pin out. And when he paws
Oh
it,
shit.
he then steps outside of the door, but that's all he can do on his turn. The bear on the south side starts to get angry, and he doesn't start to push in the wall. He runs back and just smashes it and breaks this fungal wood barrier to pieces as he breaks through.
Oh,
and
he
is
splinters.
just-
Fuck.
Yeah, and he is just angry. He will run straight at you in his
Jesus.
frenzy. And
Dude,
he's
cast
going
cast
to...
speak with animals and be like, cool, chill.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Not
Friendly
like that,
fire.
though. I'm just like.
Whoa. Okay, they're not crits, but they rolled enough to hit you. He
Damn you,
bites you
fuck.
for 7 damage and then claws
Damn
you
it.
for 10 slashing.
Jesus.
So you
7
take
and 10.
7 and 10. Piercing and
17?
slashing. 17 damage, yes.
Fuck me.
So the smart bear doesn't get anything else because he used his action to pull the door open.
What a dumbass.
The dumb bear is stuck in his cage, and then the angry bear gets an attack on you. Sealy, it is your turn.
Christ on the cracker. Fucking charm his bitch ass, please.
So wait, so I can only do that one if
What's up?
so I can only do animal friendship. So the spell, you can convince a beast that you mean it no harm, choose a beast that you see within range. It must see and hear you. The beast's intelligence 4 higher spell. Oh, what's the bear's intelligence?
Are you wanting an intelligent bear or a non-intelligent bear?
I'll do the non-intelligent bear.
All right, the
I'm gonna
dumbest
cast-
bear is the one attacking Danger.
The dumbest
The-
bear. Yeah,
the
he
The
dumb
one
does.
that
angry
could
bear.
open the door is obviously smarter than. So I mean, that would be a. You might just say fuck that noise. Because he was able to open his door.
How
Did he
fuck
turn
can
the
they do that
knob or?
beforehand?
I mean, he
Uh,
rolled
okay,
a
yeah,
better.
let-
How the fucking latch?
Their intelligence
All right,
is
let's-
all the same. He just rolled better.
Oh.
What? Okay. All right. So if it's if the intelligence is 4 or higher, then the spell
Oh, okay.
fails.
Well,
And
you
so
can try to roll the spell. I wouldn't tell if you want to do an nature check to think if you know how smart bears are.
yeah, how about that? Animal handling. How about that?
Okay, do animal handling.
I get with guidance.
Okay, what's it with guidance? Okay, yeah, bears are not that smart.
What?
Cool.
Bears int is 2.
So nobody's attacked the bear yet, right?
No, he
No.
came and
Okay.
attacked me, asshole.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on the one attacking
Thank you.
Danger.
Oh shit! I thought those bears were locked in those cages.
Yeah, one fucking smashed right through and came and bit the fuck out of me.
The one opened the door with his paws.
God damn.
This one's still stuck in
Yeah,
the
no
cage.
shit.
So that's an action.
You
Range
get to
is
touch or there you go.
its range is 30 feet.
Okay, hit it. I moved you
So,
up.
yeah.
I think you're easily in 30 now. I moved you up a little bit ahead of Gallant, the slowpoke. So
Great.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I cast Animal Friendship, and I'm like, whoa! I give it like a cuddly like growl, and be like, hey, we're on your team, man. Like you're in a cage. We're trying to get you out of the cage.
okay. Yeah, and he goes, "Grr," and he's like angry. He's like, "Grr," and he's shaking his head as you're talking to him. But he does seem to kind of like come down off his hind legs and just step on all fours. But he seems
thank you.
pissed. Like you're still trying to calm down a angry like 4-year-old, right? So
I go, Mark, give him the loaf. Give him the loaf.
Oh no, yeah, I could toss him those fucking the ripple barks.
okay. Yeah. So
Oh, I have an animal friendship potion. What? I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have friends there.
okay.
It doesn't last forever, though.
Whatever.
How long
I'm
does
just
the spell
reminding
last?
you so you don't
JD?
use this.
Then
Hmm?
then
How
we'll
long
run
does
him
the
into
It lasts for 24 hours. So the bear is friendly to me, and I'm telling him that, like, be like, hey, we're all cool here, except for those guys. Fuck them, but they're bleeding out already and unconscious.
And
So
what's your spell save
Hey,
DC thing?
you can chomp that bloody one.
16, I think.
16. Okay, good. Yep, it is 16. Okay. Gallant, it
Yes.
is your turn.
Get it, go on.
You see the turtle
Yeet 'em.
doing this magic over towards this bear, and you see him just go, he's like fighting it. What do you want to do?
I'm like, which one do you guys want me to kill?
Who you want
Your choice. Dealer's choice.
Any Warcraft fans?
I guess
Yeah.
I'll go kill the one killing Danger.
You.
No, because that's the one that fucking Sealy's working on. Get the
Okay.
fucking other one that fucking
Yeah.
opened up its goddamn cage.
So
we don't
you
need
can
smart
see
bears.
That's
We
Sealy-
need
why I
goddamn
asked,
foot soldiers.
You can see
motherfucker.
Sealy doing a little bit of shaman mojo to this bear right here.
Okay.
There's this bear who's in the cage, and then this bear who's out of the cage.
Get that bear out of the cage.
I'll kill the one out of the cage. I feel bad killing the one in the cage.
All
Like,
right,
hey, buddy, you're free now.
I think you'll be able to make that one.
3,
2,
4,
3,
5, 6. Yeah.
I'll say you just get there. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, buddy.
As you stab
And
him.
euthanize them.
That's a stab him.
Euthanize them. Shh, shh, shh.
I know you've suffered a lot.
That's a hit. Are you doing both your strikes right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Those are
it's
both
what I
good
mean.
hits.
I'm gonna kill him.
How much is the damage for the first one?
14's the first one,
Nope.
and 15's the next one.
Okay.
29.
29.
Yep. You slash at him, and you feel like this just meat you're cutting into,
Mm.
and you're shaving, and
Steaks.
you see this red stain appearing on his light-colored pelt, but it looks like you're just making him angrier right now.
Oh fuck.
Clock.
All
Man,
right.
you guys want to kill everything. Let's be pals.
Hey man, I didn't kill either of those
There's
guys.
3 of them. There's fucking 3 of them.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. Just kill 2 so the third one knows that it lives in
Hey,
fear.
they're
Yeah,
related. You don't know.
They could be related.
Are you gonna spend your action pulling out Ripple Bark to feed this bear?
No, absolutely no.
Is that the friendly bear?
It
Yeah.
is the bear
Oh,
that's
no, that's the ish one.
So
ish.
you could. So do you have another spell slot to cast Speak with Animals?
Yeah, man. Well, that's the thing. I've got this fucking what's it called? The friendly potion. The goddamn.
So you could use your action to speak with it, and then maybe a bonus action to use the potion.
No, potions are
No.
actions now. We did
They're
bonus
actions,
actions for a couple levels as a bit OP. And
Goddamn
y'all are so
bullshit.
strong now, I can't do that.
What are you talking about? We're not that strong.
Remember y'all were
I have-
chugging
It's
healing
an
potions?
animal friendship potion. It's not like a big dick like
I mean-
+5 to my shit potion.
Actually, I have and I have an Adam's apple of animal talking.
Oh yeah, you have the animal talking potion, but it has that floating human Adam's apple in it. That's the one of the ones you got from the hag.
No, the hag
Yep.
potions.
So what are you
That's
gonna
so
use,
much-
Mark? Are you gonna shoot him? Are you gonna shoot the other bear? Are you gonna pour?
If you want to try to do a bear, this is your, like we're doing it.
Well, no,
Alright,
because that's the
y'all
thing.
didn't tell me. Y'all want to get these bears? I'll stop striking him.
No, fuck that. Let's fucking make an example of that fucking asshole in front of you.
Okay.
So
How many
I
bears do we
fucking-
need? 2 bears is good.
2 bears is good enough, okay?
Okay.
So you've I mean shit, 29 damage, or I mean 29. So I'm just gonna fucking dump goddamn arrows into him
Okay. So
with sharpshooter. No,
this bear
no
in front of you is
Fuck
going.
sharpshooter.
He doesn't look like he's actively attacking you this round.
Yep.
But he is fighting the actions of your turtle.
Yeah, I get it.
It's almost like in yeah, never mind. I was gonna say in the Conan movies when the two Conan 2 when the two shamans are fighting to like open and close the door at the same time. They're like.
Hell
I
yeah.
like that wizard battle. But anyway, I'm a Conan nerd, so yeah. All right, go ahead, Mark. Shoot the other bear if you're so inclined.
All right.
I will
I'm
point out
turning-
your hunter's mark is not on him.
I know. So I'm turning off. Yeah, I'll turn off Hunter's Mark, turn off Sharpshooter, and I'm just fucking dumping arrows.
Go.
Why don't you move Hunter's Mark over to the
Too
other?
late.
He has to fully recast it then. He doesn't get it as a free action.
Oh, it's only after they die. You're right.
Exactly.
Why is it doing -1? I unchecked that goddamn thing.
Are you positive you've unchecked it?
You want me to fucking screenshot my shit?
Actually, yeah, go for it. So let's see.
Well-
I add 5. So yeah, the first one's a hit. The second one is
Here,
18 plus
I
5.
unchecked it for
Those
you.
are going to be.
No, I already fucking did that, you jackass.
I have
It's right there, you see?
access to your literal thing, and I just
Love it.
unchecked it. It was checked.
Well,
I
look,
love
it's right
Happy
here.
Gilmore.
No, it's not.
All right, cool.
Jackass.
So you
Fuck you
lose
guys.
2 arrows, and they both land on this bear by Gallant. Roll damage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Blah, blah.
10 and 7. All right,
17.
perfect.
7-3.
17. He is bloodied.
Oh shit.
Oh shit is right. These things are like fucking tanks.
They're fucking bears.
Well, yeah, or that.
All right.
Bears.
Yeah, he's bloodied. Perfect. All right.
My turn?
Tiberius, it is your turn.
So, real quick, just because I was out of the room, this bear is. Seely's doing something to it. We're attacking this bear, and this bear is still in its cage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to get a little angle on this bear, and then
Angle with angle?
sharpshooter with. Oh, that's gonna hit.
Yup.
So number 1, does that? Well, they have to both go at the same time. But does that knock or kill him? I mean.
What is it? 29 plus 8?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
No, it does not.
Oh well, the
Jesus.
second dagger is on its way. So,
So
that
wait,
would
why'd
be.
you roll so much? Oh, because you're in stealth.
So, because I get advantage. I just didn't want to click a bunch if the first one did it. So, does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Ignore the 25. It's just 10 extra.
Yep. You 2 arrows 2 gashes and now 2 daggers in this bear
Jesus
finally
Christ.
fell the creature, as you can almost not tell the color of his pelt anymore for all the red stained around him from all sides. He collapses in front of you, Gallant.
Oh, little buddy.
Got that.
And then I'm
Got
gonna
that bitch.
finish over
I got a
here.
ton of bear meat again. Nice.
Stealth. There
Yeah.
we go. Cool. And then I stealth over there.
Okay.
Oh shit.
As you stealth over there, you notice this weird spiral on the ground. And hold on, where am I? You notice this weird spiral on the ground, this path. It looks like there's this like ritual magic being done in this area, and there are these little pylons, these like purple pylons arranged along and around the spiral, and they seem to glow a little bit in the same way the Phaserus does.
Wait, do we need to construct more pylons?
Construct additional pylons.
All right, Gallant.
Shit. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go. Fucking.
This bear that's up against the cage is able to reach a paw through
That son of a bitch.
and hit you for only 18. I think that's a miss, right?
Yeah, it's a miss.
All right, so his first paw strike, his second claw goes for 22.
Hey, you should be getting disadvantage or something through a gate.
He's yeah,
But hey, I'll take the 22.
and you get 10
Give me the
slashing
20.
as his paw rakes your back and is able to get through a section of your armor. All right, JD, here is the thing. I rolled a 20 on wisdom save against your thing. It says that if a creature's intelligence is under 4, you roll wisdom against the other person. If Danger had done something like try to feed him or whatever, I was going to try to go roll again. But he's breaking. You feel your spell losing its hold as this bear, his rage is fighting back against your attempt to befriend him. And for a second, you think you had a connection. And then he just gets angry and shrugs it off and is going to sidestep towards his bloodied friend and take another full attack on Mark with a bite.
Fuck me.
That is a 21, Mark.
Yeah.
And the second one is a 20. Are they both hits?
Yeah, my armor
AC
class is
16.
16, so yeah.
All right, so you get a 9 piercing as this bear's teeth sink and punch through your armor, and then you feel a slashing through your belly as you get 12 slashing damage. So that is 20.
Wait, so 12 and 9?
Yes, that's 21 additional damage.
21?
Are
I'm
you
fucking
down?
unconscious, boys.
We just
was quick.
healed. Did you heal?
No. I didn't have fucking time.
We
I
just
was
had a
trying to
long
kill
rest.
people.
Did you not heal
No,
your long
yeah,
rest?
he was full health.
I was full health down to 0.
No, the guy only has like 35 hit points.
Oh,
He
Yeah,
was
fuck you.
38, and the bear just mowed
I
through
did
them.
not know that.
Sealy, you see what you thought was your friend take down your tiefling friend. What are you doing?
What the hell, dude? Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick, be a bro.
Give him some meat.
Don't be a dick, be a dude.
Give him some meat from the other bear.
Help me help you. I'm like, all right, fine.
And on the other side, you see a bear that is still stuck behind his cage, going "Arr!" with his paws through the wall.
Jeez. Fuck these dick bears. Nobody wants to escape and be our buddies. They just want to fight us and kill stuff. I'm
Hey,
like,
maybe you can try again.
No, because I can do animal handling, and well, I mean, obviously, if I was conscious and they weren't like actively trying to kill us,
Oh yeah, he
I
is
could
down.
fucking animal handling them until they become my friend.
Yeah,
That's how
you
like
can
I
do
did to Wolfio and shit. But see, that's the thing though. They still have to be like in a cage and not actively fucking killing.
Well, that bear's in
So-
a cage. You want me to hold that one in the cage?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Let's not kill the one in the cage unless he breaks out of his cage, but definitely fuck that guy that's out of the cage. Because he fucking killed me.
Okay.
That's my vote. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Mimi Asa, how about that?
Mm-hmm.
Ross,
Alright.
why don't you have your camera on? Are you just like wandering around naked or something?
No, I have my cam on stream, but I didn't reactivate it ever since the whispers. So, Sealy, what are you doing?
I'm I'm going to. Wait. Oh yeah, Staff of Frost.
Hey boys, I gotta hop off for tonight. I'll talk to you guys next Sunday, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
We'll
Hey,
start
buddy.
with this fight anyway.
Okay, play my character, just daggers, obviously. All right,
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
There you go.
I'm going to position my. Wait, so there's two bears.
One's in a cage. One is currently fighting danger, and then the third one's dead.
The other one's
Fighting
dead.
danger. Fucking killing danger.
And there are two unconscious Darrow by a tent.
Gotcha. I'm going to move over here
Okay.
and cast Cone of Cold on this bear, avoiding my friend Danger, who's unconscious.
Awesome.
Thanks, bro.
About to say, I just figured out how to do the cone thing the other day. But I
Blap.
I don't.
like this.
Booyah.
Oh, nice.
Whoa! Saw something.
Frost. There we go. Cone of Cold.
El Cono.
I wish I could change the color.
The old
What's the
cone of
distance?
shame.
Blue?
What's the
Yeah.
distance on your cone?
My cone.
Cone of shame.
It's a 60-foot cone.
Holy fuck.
Okay, you might be getting Tiberius unless you can skirt him, but you're gonna hit the unconscious Darrow with 60 feet.
Fuck him.
No, I can move it north, right?
Yeah, that's where Tiberius is hiding.
Oh, Tiberius is hiding over there. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. You might not know that actually, but yeah.
Here, can I move
Just screw
over
it. Hit
here?
Tiberius. Just hit
Can I
Tiberius.
move over?
Yeah, it's
Can
pretty
I
it's
move
pretty
over
neat.
there? Or what
Uh,
about there?
Yeah, you might be able to do that.
and then shoot southward.
If you shoot southward, you're gonna hit the Darrow. So if you wanted to save the Darrow, you don't know where Tiberius is. I think you would probably shoot it towards him, and it's funnier that way. So let's do that.
Yeah. I vote yes.
Okay, very well. Very well.
Go for it.
All right. I don't have the thing lined up for Cone of Cold on my shit here.
Okay, let me see. Oh, you don't have it readied as a thing to roll?
It's from my staff, and it's not on my
Ah.
attack list of stuff.
Roll 8d8. Oh wait, that's on a failed save, or half as much on a six. What? Creature takes.
What?
Okay, so then I have to roll a Constitution. So roll your 8d8, and I'll do con saves.
8d8. Wait. So wait? I can do it in the chat, right?
Yeah. You can just type like /roll 8d8, I think.
/R.
I don't know
8d8.
actually.
That's how it did.
Hey, there you go.
There
And
you
then
go.
I will do. All right, my bear got a 6. Good job, bear. That's a fail. Let's see what Tiberius gets.
Good. Fuck that bear.
Tiberius gets a 10. That's still a fail, I think.
He
yeah.
dodges it.
I think that's still a fail for yours. I think since your thing is 16, your save roll is 16 for your spells, right? All right, so that is 36 damage to Tiberius on accident. I'm sure you can apologize to him later. He'll be fine. The downside of hiding is that you hide from your mates as well. And the bear gets messed up for 36 freeze damage. What else happens to him? Is he slowed down? No. Oh, if you killed him, he'd become a frozen statue. That's pretty funny. Okay, so he is not a frozen statue. You see icicles go over his bear, and all of a sudden he looks like a straight up polar bear. All of a sudden, frost riddled all over him, and the ice cuts his little face. You see little lacerations everywhere and his hair is mangled. His little pieces of bear hair kind of tuft up in the air and fall down from all the icicles you shot his way. He is not bloodied. And Gallant, it is now your turn. A bear is scratching at you from the rear through the fungal
How much does
cage.
this dead bear weigh?
Ooh, that is a damn good question. Let's
Just-
see.
Is it just about enough to break the ice, or?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Couldn't help
Got
myself.
him. Got him.
Yeah.
You broke.
You should stick that carcass in front of the other door.
That's
so
what
that
I was
other
planning, but I need to
Yeah.
know if I can move it.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Don't you just have like
I guess I wouldn't
strength-
know how much it weighs, right? I would just like try. Can I try to move it?
Oh yeah.
Strength check it. Strength check.
Trick.
Why does it not say? Wait, what? A cave bear on average. Oof. How much can you move? How much can you push?
I have no idea.
So what's your strength?
Strength is an 18.
Formula is for push drag. It's your strength score times 30. So what's your
Ooh.
strength score times 30? That's your.
540 pounds, boy.
You can't.
Fuck yeah. Oh,
I can't?
He weighs well over that.
I'm sure he does. It's a big old bear.
Yeah, he's over 1,000 pounds.
boy.
So you go to move him. I'm only going to make you use a bonus action to figure that out. So you're going to be able to start to push him and go, oh, fuck no, and quit that.
No, fuck.
So
That
that's
shit
your
ain't gonna
bonus
work.
action. As you do so, you can still hear and feel the bear paws on the other side of the cage. What are you going to do?
Fucking dance out from behind that and fucking slash that one
Yeah.
out.
Well, I thought you guys. Oh yeah, can I try to knock this one out or something?
You
We can befriend him if he's
Oh,
passed
get him
out, right?
advantage.
Like,
All right, there's a giant bear
like
body in
caress
the
him when he
way.
wakes up.
If
Like,
you want to jump over, you can do an athletics to jump over that dead bear body to get on the other side of the other bear. You want to
Sure.
do that real quick? Okay. It's not
Yeah,
super
athletics.
hard. It's not slippery or anything.
Or
in here.
or you could attack the one that I'm attacking because it's
That's what he's doing.
No, that's what
He's
he's
trying
doing.
to
Oh, that's
jump on
what-
the other
oh, okay.
side to get a flank. But that bear kind of
Oh.
backed up. Oh yeah, you okay?
fucking
You
super
easily
jump that
run up-
bitch.
You went to push, and then you kind of like made it into this move like
Yeah.
you meant
No
to.
Mario push.
Like you go to push and you go, and you kind of launch
Yeah.
yourself up on your feet and over the bear, and you're able to get on the
Yeah.
other side with your sword free from your hilt.
Advantage.
What are you doing?
We're trying to save this bear, right? So we can have
No,
two bears.
kill
or
this one.
Kill
No,
this one
kill
too.
Yeah.
We just kill everything we see, guys.
broken arrow. We tried. We tried.
Broken arrow.
All right.
Bacon.
Hi, dude.
Oh, we have one in the cage, so we have one bear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have a spare one, but fucking kill his ass so you can
14
come
hit?
revive my ass.
The 14 is a hit. The 13's not.
Oh,
you have
I
advantage.
got advantage.
Very
Yeah.
nice. All right.
11.
It's
and
11.
then-
All
Boom.
right.
Boom.
11.
They both hit. And 9. So 20.
The second one was 9. He is bloodied.
Ooh.
And yeah, okay, the Darrow is still unconscious. How do you do saving throws for non-normal people? What is
They
a
don't
saving
get saving
throw
throw.
roll? Is it
Let me see.
to the appropriate ability modifier? Oh, death saving throws. That's right.
1d20 plus your modifier. Whatever that is.
Okay, so he doesn't have one because he doesn't have a thing. Okie doke. Okie doke. Sweet. Now it is Danger's turn.
Yay, death saving throw. Stand by. Click. Yeah, motherfucker.
No, why'd you do that?
Because I'm dead.
Oh,
Unconscious.
you-
Yeah,
were totally
he is knocked
down.
out. Oh, I forgot about that. I was
Okay,
gonna bring
so
him
that's
back
a
up.
successful saving throw.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay, so that is a
I'll
success.
smack you with a
Success.
hand here in a minute.
You gonna lay them hands, boy?
Yeah.
All right, it is Tiberius's turn.
I'm gonna lay it like this and caress you, be like, Danger, wake up,
Tiberius
baby.
is going to
You're okay,
dagger the
kiddo.
bear, I think, right?
Yes, he will dagger the bear.
Okay,
Dagger,
so,
dagger, dagger.
so I'll do his dagger, dagger.
Dagger, dagger.
Damn, 2 14s. There you go.
14s, those are hits. So that's going to be Chonka. Jesus Christ.
Pachonka.
But the second one does not get sneak.
Pachonka.
So he's going to kill the bear.
Yes, fucking finally, Jesus.
57. Crazy.
The bear is down.
Yeah, if I ever fight Tiberius, my strategy is gonna be make sure he's never hidden, so that
Yeah.
sneak doesn't do that damage.
Sneak attack damage is ridiculous. All right. The bear in the cage is still shaking around. What do y'all want to do?
Can somebody fucking get me alive so I can start trying to befriend this
Yeah.
motherfucker?
Yeah. I'm gonna rotate towards Tiberius and lay some hands on him.
Okay.
Oh, on him?
Oh,
The
sorry,
guy that just
sorry,
got a
danger. I'm in
boo-boo?
danger. I'm in danger. My bad. My bad. You know what I meant, danger. My bad. Hey, I'll give you 5.
All right. As you do so, the
thanks,
bear
man.
that's shaking on the fence, you start to see the door break.
Ah,
It
crap.
is not fully open
Hey,
yet.
Owen pops over and slams the immovable rod down in front of the fucking door.
Okay. He can get there with his dash. He's not going to be able to get it all the way out on his turn. Sealy.
Yes.
Danger is poised over danger. Gallant is poised over danger. Ready to pick him back up. What do you want to do?
I go over to the gate and put the immovable rod in
Alright.
front of it.
You use
Good
your
call, good
action
call.
to affix the immovable rod. Good. Alright, so the immovable rod is placed in front of the fungal door, keeping it more steadied.
As a bonus action, I give Danger. How many hit points do you have?
5.
38.
Well, right now I have 5 because
5.
I got some hands on me.
Well, not yet. He will on his turn right now, but Sealy's first.
Yeah, it's a bonus turn to give you 3d6s. Those are pretty good. All right, 13. You get 13 hit points.
Alright, so do
Holy
13 and
shit.
Gallant's 5 on this coming round.
18. Fuck yes.
So, Gallant, you're up. You run over to Danger. You give him hands. And what
I'm
else?
fucking halfway.
And then
Halfway
I remember they
decent
took
now.
down something over here, sleep, so I'm gonna go check on these guys if that's okay.
Oh yeah, go make
You
sure
can
that those
check on
guys
the
are
Darrow.
Sorry.
TKO'd.
All right,
for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and close combat for now because y'all kind of have him restrained and Danger's back up, and it's 10 till 10 anyway. So yeah, this whole area
Yeah.
you see this these 2 Darrow that are knocked out. They could wake back up, but they are currently
Let's tie those
knocked out.
bitches in.
Can I punch them while they're asleep so give them more sleep?
You can
That'd probably wake him up.
you can well no you can try to knock them out a little bit more. The only thing is you might accidentally
Knock
kill
them out
them.
more.
So
Oh, that's right. No
By
concussion
accident.
tape.
because if you do damage that's equal to their entire
Right.
health additional, then you'll accidentally kill them instead of knocking them out more.
We don't want that.
Okay, so you see this room. There's a little bit of fungus on the far side, but mainly there's this weird spiral that looks like it was semi-natural, but then embellished a bit with some additional runes kind of within it. It looks like it was almost like a water formation, like you know how sandstone gets eroded away. But then some additional runes were kind of drawn within it, and these pylons that are obviously non-natural are set up all around it. Other than that, there's this fire that's still burning in the middle of the room. You have 2 dead bears and 1 caged bear. And the 2 unconscious Darrow, a tent, and on the south side of the room you see a small table with some vials and stuff like that.
I'm going to investigate with guidance for the hand if it's around here, if I can recall.
So the hand, you sensed it farther north and not in this room, so I'm not going to make you waste a 20 investigation on that. But what else?
Then I'm going to look for some cool shit.
What else? Okay, you want to look around in here? You're investigating. You find this tent. There are 2 flea-ridden bedrolls in there. There's a bucket made out of zerk wood that has some edible fungus in it. And you see a wineskin that has some stout. It says Dark Lake Stout on it,
Oh.
written in common.
I take all of that stuff.
Okay. Otherwise, there is no monetary components in this room.
Great.
This place, these guys were in squalor.
Do we see any clues to like why they have bears in here?
Maybe they're
All
in
the
some
clues
sort
are
of
presented
a
to you. Is
thing?
there anything else you want to inquire about? I don't know what else to give you.
Do they look like hunters? Do I see like hunting gear? Are they poachers? These are like surface bears, right? And this is in the Underdark.
Yeah, so one of the two Darrow, you see like a little pouch, and it looks like some of the fungus from that bucket might have been like cut up into little cubes, like little dog treat sized cubes.
So, is it safe to say that they lured the bears here with these fungus cubes as treats and then captured them for food, maybe, or something? Like, do I see a
Maybe
butchered
for,
bear?
no, they're probably for a fucking like some sort of a bell thing. Like they probably drag them over to that spiral shit and fucking do something with
You
them.
do not see any butchered animals here. You don't actually see any blood outside of the blood that y'all have created.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, they're doing their nature check. I go over and I start. Can I like start trying to befriend that bear?
Yeah. How are you gonna do so?
The same way that I did with Leonardo da Wolfio,
Which was food.
which I actually have no idea how I did it. Yep.
Yeah, you just
Let's
fed him
see
and
here.
kept handling his
Yeah,
ass.
fed him, and eventually he like figured it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
so,
you a guidance for your animal handling, Mark, or
thanks,
whatever
bro.
you're gonna do.
You pull out
Yeah, well,
some. Which mushroom are you gonna try to feed him? What food
I'm
are
not
you
gonna
trying to feed him?
fucking do an expanding one.
Bear meat.
Oh
We have a lot of bear meat right now,
You want
Mark.
to give him bear meat?
no, those are his buddies.
Man, he don't know
Um,
that. Cook
you
it
know
a
what
little bit.
No, I have a fucking great idea. I'm gonna crush one of the blue shrinking the pygmy mushrooms,
That is a great
And-
idea.
into so that way, like he can be like
Yeah,
a little
no.
fucking gerbil, or like a little guinea pig, and like
Better
I can make him
handling.
my friend, and then whenever it grows back up, he'll just be like,
You're about to make a guinea bear?
A guinea
my
bear.
That's hilarious.
Perfect. All right. So what are
Great
you mixing it up
idea.
into? What are you mixing it up into?
Brilliant.
I'm gonna mix it up
I
into.
dare
I've
say
got
his
that.
best idea he's had in D&D.
Thanks, bro.
Some would say his only.
I've got the pemmican style shit, the ripple bark. I don't know if he. How about this? Before I crush up the blue mushroom, I like give him a little bit of the ripple bark and see if he likes that.
All right. You give him ripple bark. You throw it down at him. Roll animal handling with the D4. So you roll animal handling, and then you can roll a D4 after.
Oh, okay. Ooh!
All right.
I handled that
You
animal.
don't need to roll a D4. Okay. So he is going to you tear some of it. You kind of put it through the cage. He backs up at first. He's like, because he sees two of his dead friends on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of just drop it on the other side of the cage, and you see him looking at you. He doesn't lose eye contact. He goes down and he just grabs it with his mouth and pulls it back to the other side of the cage. He comes to the other side of the cage and he starts to eat it, and you see him kind of like pawing it, and he doesn't have opposable thumbs, but he kind of like sandwiches it in his hand.
Yeah.
Starts to eat it, and he's looking up at you, but now he's starting to break contact as he's trying to eat his food, and he seems pretty okay with it. He seems to enjoy it. Then he finishes it off, and he's looking at you from the far side of the cage, almost like he's scared or timid.
So
What else
I've
are you trying
got either the Adam's apple of animal talking, or the animal friendship potion is just temporary, right? It's not like a forever kind of thing.
Yes, it lasts for it's essentially a good first impression, right? So you could expand on it and make a permanent.
It's like
friend.
you're buying it a drink, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Hey, it
what
works
I'll
on my
do,
wife, so might as well try
Spanish
it.
fly.
So what I'll do is I'll get some of the ripple bark. I'm gonna smush some of the blue mushroom in there, and then I'm gonna douse it with the animal friendship potion, and then I'm gonna like.
Okay, so you're mushrooming and potioning.
I'm doubling down, bro.
All right, I want you to roll a sleight of hand and an animal handling, and you do have
Ah,
guidance.
balls.
So choose guidance for one of those two
Okay.
rolls, and then add it.
I'm
I'll
going
let you
to
choose
do it.
after. I'll let you choose after.
Okay. Oh crap. Okay. Sleight of hand, flick, and animal handling, flick.
Ooh, bro, you don't need it for either.
You don't.
Robbery!
All right. Yeah.
Put the cloaca
There's a
away.
chance he could have seen your sleight of hand, but at 18. But anyway, so you do this whole thing. You massage it into this weird
And like,
pelican
and like I,
fungus.
you know, I toss it to him, and I'm like, hey, happy.
He goes and he takes it. I don't think. Is there a roll for animal friendship to resist? I don't. Was it the same thing you did,
No.
JD? Was
What?
animal friendship? So yeah, he can try to willpower resist it. Let me see.
No. That's a potion, though. It's
Or
not a
wisdom
fucking.
resist.
magic.
It's the same spell. Okay, yeah,
No.
that first one rolled a 20, and this guy just rolled a 7. So all of a sudden he's eating it,
He's-
and
he
you
is
see
not
his
a smart
eyes
ass.
just start to doll up, and it's almost like a stuffed animal. Like he gets those glassy, like happy, perfectly round eyes, and he's chewing, and then you just see him slowly start to shrink, and he gets so excited because he thinks the food's getting bigger. And then he's just eating, and as he's finishing, and he's
love
about
it.
halfway through it, he's down, and he's like,
love it.
and he feels it, and then you just see him kind of like go roll over on his back, and with his paw, he's just like, he's so good because for his size, that food was full. He's full now because he's
Well-
also half the size.
Listed
So,
everything in his
is,
whole
he,
life.
is he guinea pig size, or like Shetland pony size, or like Luke size?
He is a 200-pound mastiff of a bear.
Oh Christ on a
That's still
cracker!
pretty
He's
big,
That
so
though.
is
fucking
a large bear just became a medium, like
Wolfio sized.
yeah, like a
yeah,
wolf.
like a dire wolf, exactly. It's a very large, yeah. So he is 200-pound plus mastiff sized bear who is all of a sudden a little bit tired, and he's got the sleepies from eating all this good food that you gave him.
So can I like stick my hand through and like see if I can like make him lick it or pet it or some shit?
Yeah, you actually, where he shrunk down on this far side, you wouldn't be able to reach through the bars and do it. You'd have to step inside.
Right. Okay. I tell fucking
feel pretty good
Sealy
about
like,
everything.
hey, huh?
You feel pretty good about everything, though.
Well, what I'm gonna say is, hey Sealy, like, pull up the removable rod. That's a fucking mastiff. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll just beat his ass in a minute.
Yeah, I'll do. Can I roll animal handling as a help action?
You could ready it, I guess, if you want to in some capacity. What are you gonna do if he reacts poorly?
I'm just going to be a calm, endearing friend of nature and
Okay.
assist
So you're
Mark.
not holding a chair and a whip, right? You're
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you step into the cage, Mark, and
Yep.
you go to pet him, and you see him roll over and give you his belly.
Ah, yes. I'd say, hey, little buddy, I need to
Hey,
think
little
of a name
poopers.
for you. Yeah, you're just a cute little feller.
So you have a bear dog pet right now. Those are 3 successful animal handling. He is befriended, and your spell, even when it wears off, he will probably still be befriended, pending something horrible going on.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
Gallant,
pet him a lot more, and
you were
I'm
overseeing
not
the
gonna go up
2
with him.
Darrow. As you see one's eyes start to like kind of move under its eyelids, you just give him you look around, and you just boop, you give him a little thunk, keeping him down.
Dude,
And we'll
hey, we
pick
should
up.
toss him in that cage. Toss him in that
Definitely
cage that's the
could.
one that the pin came out of.
They
And then
might-
we can put the removable rod in front of that one because we don't need it because the bear's a friend now.
All right, so, oh yeah, I did assume that you removed the movable rod to get into the cage. Sorry,
Yeah.
but that's perfect. We're at
Just
10.
open the door. What the fuck?
Let's
the rod.
stop there with Tiberius out and everything like that. Plus, I'm having a little bit of pains. So, sound good, guys? You found the
Yeah.
bear room, and Mark might have made a new pet. Now, Mark,
What?
you will not be able to have 2 attack pets per your class. You have to choose which
That's
one
fine.
of them will be your Beastmaster
Dude.
companion. Okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be a fucking bear.
It's gonna be a bear. All right. All right.
You
So
should,
that's
you should get Mito to talk to the bear and I'll be like, yeah, he's a good guy.
Mito's like, thank God.
I don't have to fight anymore.
He's like, this beat was getting tired.
I can stop dying because I'm just a bird.
Hey, Rhino has done some good things for us, okay? And also we have abused the shit out of him.
And I will have
Well,
to
now he
double-check,
can be
but
like your pirate parrot instead of like your pterodactyl.
Yeah, that's
let's
true.
see.
Good call.
I think Beastmaster
fun.
can do this bear. Because you're Beastmaster. What level are y'all on? Y'all are 8 now?
8.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah, so it's a rating of 2. I'll have to see if it's too much for Beastmaster to have. It might be
What?
too
2
much.
animals?
No, so the just like with Druid, your animal companions have to be within a certain challenge rating for you to be able to use them.
God damn it! I wanted to ride a bear.
I mean, you probably still will be able to ride a bear. I don't know if you'll be able to use him as your constant attack thing. I'll get back to you on all that.
My
though.
person. That's
Yeah,
fine.
your primal
I'll start
companion.
thinking of names.
You might not be able to have him as primal companion, but I will let you know. Okay? I'll get back to you
Okay.
on that.
Cool.
All right, thanks,
Cool, cool,
guys. Let's stop there for tonight. A little bit of a short one, but like I said, I'm not feeling great. So let's just do that.
Drink
And
hot.
I'll see you guys
Hmm.
next week. Yeah, I don't have any
Yep.
reasons why not to.
Yeah.
All right. And y'all are in the weird
I will be
spiral room number 2.
potentially. I will potentially be hungover coming back from the river, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, regardless, I'll give you a
It's
heads up.
played by
bef-
ear.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about the bear thing before that, so we can do what
Okay.
your true intentions are. All right.
Roger.
All right.
All right.
Good night, guys.
Cool, guys.
Night.